character?
I can't really see your character.
Don't worry, we will get to that soon as I can figure out why is my computer showing me the freaking middle finger. There, I think it's working.
And honestly, I would too.
Just for that spelling mistake.
I get it.
Be like, hey, screw up without one spelling mistake. You're done. Here's your entire epic campaign finished in one go.
And this is retribution for all the characters of mine you killed. One computer heart failure.
It's like the one time when I DM 4th edition for the very first time. I do the introduction, and he's like, within 30 minutes he says, I'm not having any fun, bye. And just leaves the fucking Discord. I know, I think we used Skype back then.
Yeah, oh, glorious Skype.
But,
such a finicky beast.
oh yeah, that was the nightmare feel back then.
Oh, we didn't have TeamSpeak. We were poor.
Yeah, we didn't have TeamSpeak. Google Hangouts was not out yet, so we have to use freaking Skype.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, you remember the days of TeamSpeak?
Yeah, no, we had access to TeamSpeak, we just didn't have the fucking money to pay for it.
We actually try it once. We just joined some random server, and I think some random dude just popped in there and was like, "Ooh, go, go, go!" Just started yelling all kinds of bullshit into the mic.
The other thing I really used TeamSpeak for was whenever I would play in, what is it? The name leaves me now. It's the survival zombie game based off of Arma.
Oh,
Daisy.
Daisy.
I desperately tried to make that work, but it never did. But, let's see, so... Get into a little bit of the mood. Turn on some music in Roll20.
Oh, I guess I should turn that up so I can hear it.
As you are heading down the train after all, towards Los Angeles. Should have timed it better. Now I would have posted the link, but yeah. Did everybody read that little intro text with why are you heading to Los Angeles? Are you just seeking fame or fortune and whatnot?
in the Discord?
It was like the whole this thing.
The year is 2077. As you are about to head to the city of corruption, fame, and greed, the city of angels, Los Angeles. Why are you heading there? Are you looking forward to earning a few bucks? Are you looking for a chance to become something more? Or are you just seeking for something? Either way, you'll quickly find that in LA, a city of demons, and it gives no quarter.
By the way, Robbie there, just like Rio, he claims to be a voice actor, so...
Oh, you're
Thank you for thank you for reminding me, Rio. I'd almost blocked it from memory that day.
But as you hear the train sound effects, as you have each gotten aboard a train towards Los Angeles. Let me bring you up. You're in this old freight train. It smells like old dust and let's see. I need to actually load that to an empty map. You always gotta love when the map corrupts in Roll20, and then you're like, oh, I had that prepared.
I've had that happen.
This is like, alright, I have this one cool little image loaded. I wonder if I can load it. Oh, image corrupted.
You guys are about to step into
The abyss.
Ithonia's lair.
Dude, I had that happen to me one time on a goddamn. It was the final. I was running a 5th edition campaign. It was the final boss battle, and the map for the boss battle corrupted. Like 5 minutes before the game started, I was desperately googling trying to find it again. 'Cause I couldn't.
It actually once got into the point where I had to throw a map on the fly, and I was like, there you go, it's a square. Deal with it.
Yeah. You just make the background gray. You're fighting him in a large room with stone floors.
So
Nothing else in it.
you're on this cheap-ass train. It's going really slowly. Who knows where you have gotten on board from. But we'll first focus on the first person who managed to get aboard. And that would be Holler, also known as Flameburst. Let's see. Am I connected as the DM? There we go, yes.
Glorious black screen.
Glorious black screen.
Up, there. Color.
So, you head into your cabin as you walk in. Would you like to describe a little bit of your character?
Today I'll be playing Giancarlo Fabrizi. Pretty boy, dandy, and occasional gigolo. He's on this train to meet some, well, let's say future associates. We are split out for a job.
Any notable traits about your character? Any tattoos? What? Or does it just look like how he does in your little character picture, which should be visible for everybody?
Yeah, I see it.
He looks like in the picture, which is actually fairly rare considering this is cyberpunk setting. So he doesn't have any obvious, typically associated cyberpunk things. No cybernetics, no crazy hair colors. He's feeling,
Fucking hippie.
yeah, he's feeling a bit more old-time niche in his chosen profession. Let's say he appeals to people who were used to the world before they're in trade.
Alright.
For other words, his clients are mainly older women.
Chris, since you're the only wrestling fan that I know, fat chick thriller.
Childish. Childish is all hell. I love how right there, at least when I first looked at it, that fucking sink looked more like the toilet than the toilet.
It really does!
I looked down and I got one good look at it, and I'm like, it took me a while, and I'm like, ah, that's a toilet and a sink. Like, why does the fucking sink look like the toilet?
Next person who opens the cabin door is Charles Chanter Corey.
Giles. Giles Corey. Giles Corey is a kind of mess of a man. He's got no hair, a balding wisp on his face that he classes for a beard, and he smells of the highest grade alcohol. He's dressed in basically what are rags, and he has I think he has a fridge door strapped to his back. Except it would be, you'd think it'd be a fridge door, but it's covered in metal plates. And he saunters about the cabin with, of course, a bottle of whiskey in his hand.
Does anybody remember how to, in Roll20, to enlarge the picture for others to see?
Shift Z.
Yeah,
there we go. Oh my
There
god.
we
Those
go.
poor fucking birds, you psychopath.
Yeah, what the hell, bro?
Yeah, that's what those birds get.
And here was.
Here we go.
I'm never gonna be.
Watch out, guys. He's got the tactical Adidas.
And here was Carlos Holler's character.
I'm just saying, if you want some bird deads for the right price, Vector would be happy to take
It looks like Ezio Auditore's estranged brother.
God damn it, I cannot see that.
I'll never be able to unsee it now.
I was about to say he kind of looked like Orlando Bloom.
I mean, don't you in, I think it's Brotherhood, collect those feathers of birds? It's like the most annoying side
Like
quest.
a big pigeon rage, which I love.
Well,
Urban
I guess
pigeon
it's
rage.
Assassin's Creed now.
he's got a ponytail. He's hiding it, but he's got a ponytail.
Yes.
But, here's well, I will allow the two of you first to roleplay a little bit since you entered the room, if you choose so. Or you could be silent and stare lovingly into each other's eyes.
Stare into the abyss.
Yeah.
Mr. Corey,
Suppose?
if I may have a moment of your time.
Oh, sure. Whatever you need. And Giles are just gonna like rummage through the cabin looking for booze. Like, keep talking. I gotta keep moving. If I ever come sober, I'll probably.
You find a New Religion Bible.
New Religion Bible. Son of a. All right, I'll take it. I can pawn it maybe. Lose money.
My name is Giancarlo Fabrizi. It is a pleasure to meet you.
A pleasure as well, I suppose. You got anything back there?
I'm afraid I've recently run out of
And
alcohol.
my interest is gone. What do you need, friend?
I have heard from Grapevine that you are a useful person to know.
I suppose. You don't owe me any money, do I?
Oh no, not yet.
No? Okay, phew. Then you're a good guy.
But perhaps would earn you quite a tidy sum.
One more time, I'm kind of hard of hearing. That flashbang I slept under last night didn't do any favors.
Yeah. I see your reputation was not overblown. Well, working together with me could net you quite a tidy sum. There are some other people on this train I wish to gather for, well, a profitable venture.
Sure. By all means. How tidy are we talking? Talking like Tide Pods? Talking Mr. Clean? How neat is this job?
Well, let me put it like this. Those massive hands of yours can't even grab all the money I'm talking about.
I'm in.
With that, you take a seat.
Nice, strong hands.
And the next person coming along after you have finished your little conversation is a person simply known as Outro. So, Robbie, here's your chance to describe your character a little.
You see a rather young elf with red hair, an eye patch, and pollution scars leading up along his neck. He's wearing full body armor. He's got cybernetic legs that are a very dark navy blue, and yeah, that about does it. If you want to do a zoom in on the
Yeah. Shift C. The least detailed picture, but it's pretty good.
but yeah.
I mean, the only downside with that picture is I never can tell if it's male or female.
It looks like a fucking Phantom of the Opera.
I mean, it's an elf. That's kind of the point, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Otto, if we could have a moment of your time.
Yes.
Excellent. My name is Giancarlo Fabrizi, and this is my new friend, Charles Corey.
Hello.
It is wonderful seeing you in person. Your reputation precedes you. Mr. Corey, Mr. Otto over here is an accomplished mercenary.
Ah.
Well, there is quite some fuss about him. Very good at what he does, apparently.
Thing is, I've only been active for, I don't know. How long is it that I actually been out? Like,
That's up to you.
I've only been active for about a month. So I don't
Does
know
make
how
it
much
all the
of a
more impressive
reputation.
that I've already heard of you. Now, you have not been active very far from here, and certain circles do tend to converge. Although I have to admit, having only been active for about a month, your reputation is impressive.
Alrighty.
Now, I wanted to speak to you about a business opportunity. Although I believe we shall wait a moment more for other people to join us. There are some more on this train that I wish to include. Just know that there is plenty of meat.
Alrighty. I will sit down in the nearest chair and begin taking apart my sniper rifle and cleaning it.
Alright, you sit over here by the table. It's a pretty small cabin, by the way. I just realized that there's
I
no.
have to make a comment on the dude who brings his sniper rifle to a business meeting.
Well, it's his business card, alright?
Listen, he's the kind of person that during the business meeting likes to take the whole thing out, assemble it, and then deassemble it.
But,
To be fair, I did bring my house. So.
next up on the door, you see this particular individual.
Yeah, so Vector is a female elf, obviously. She's, to look at, she's not very impressive. She's got, like, she's kind of athletic, but she does not look like she would ever be the muscle of any group by any means. She's just wearing casual clothing. She does have her laser pistol strapped to her side, but that's about all she's actively carrying on her. And yeah, other than that, it's pretty much just what you see in the image. That she's got the tattoos that run along her neck and up the side of her face, green hair. It looks like it's been a minute. It's probably going to be redone, but other than that, yeah.
Out of character, would you like to share what she does?
Out of character, she is a sniper as well. Focuses on laser, las weapons.
Pleasure to meet you. Giancarlo Fabrizi, at your service. These are my new friends, Giles Corey and Otto.
Yeah, so she just, like, one at a time looks at each person for a second, just inspecting them, like, sees the sniper rifle, just kind of, like, nods in appreciation of it. Says, very well then. Did you, like, send us a message or something like that? Like, is that why we're here, or did you...
You could imagine that he would have sent you a email or personal message. Or maybe he's just scouting out to you in this situation.
Okay. Yeah, so it just says, your message was rather vague on the specifics, but I understand you may have a job for me.
Very much true. I apologize for the vagueness, but some things are best not submitted to paper. Now, we shall wait a few moments more. I believe there's one more person joining us.
Mm-hmm.
Very well then. She actually doesn't sit down. She's going to, she just kind of like stands sideways, like next to the wall, kind of like, not necessarily at attention, but very much in a place where she can see the door and be within range to do something. Like she's You get the sense that she's a very suspicious and careful person. Like she's constantly like just looking like side glances at you guys and then back at the door.
And lastly, while Chris is gonna explain his character, I need to really quickly run to the bathroom, sorry. So, go ahead, Chris.
Okay, so I'll be playing Donnie Piper. He's very, like, just from looking at him, he's very cybernetically augmented. But right down to the fact that, like, this picture actually, like, because I have to tokenify it, doesn't really do it justice. Both his legs are missing. Like, there's cybernetic legs replacing that. He's got a lot of different implants and attachments on him. Like, he is just cybernetically as decked out as a person could be. Like, you look at him and you think to himself, man, he's got to have a lot of disposable income, because some of that shit on him, you know, it costs at the very least 5,000 to 10,000. What was Shadowrun's money again? It was
New yen.
New yen. That's what it was. Like, your credit. Yeah, I was gonna say credits. I was like, what was it again? New yen?
Credits.
Yeah.
I
He's
still
like,
call
like,
them credits.
They're just like universal credits in this.
yeah, no, it looked like he's forked over a whole lot of money. At least on those parts. And some of them look almost custom made. Like they were put together himself and placed on by a cyberdoc.
I look at the cybernetic legs. Where did you get those attached, if you don't mind me asking?
But me? I got a guy up there in the Bronx, up in New York.
Marcus, would this be the same guy who did my work?
Maybe up to you. It could be that you were enhanced in somewhere completely different, like, I don't know, Seattle?
I was just saying, like, would I be able to, like, notice the craftsmanship?
I mean, craftsmanship between cybernetics usually are kind of similar.
I will say this, a lot of mine are like really good quality, which means they have a definitive, like...
Yeah, he would have actual, like, custom brand, while you have the straight from the store shelf stuff.
Since a lot of mine is like good quality, if you examine some of the cybernetics on me, they very clearly don't look like your run-of-the-mill, like, corporation, like, right off the factory. It looks like it was, you know, made by, like a company that does commissions only.
You're wearing a tailored suit, and he's wearing off the shelf. Got it.
Yeah. He literally is sporting, like, Toyota, like, brand stuff, while Donnie has, like, custom shit.
Yeah. He's like, maybe I can put in a good word for you, get you an upgrade sometime.
That would be much obliged.
God, this train, I hate it. It's so damn slow. Like, what are we going? Like, 150, 160? This is the worst damn train I've ever been on.
It is old-fashioned, but that does give us time to talk. It is nice to meet you, Mr. Piper. Giancarlo.
Nice to meet you too. So what'd you call me here for?
Now, everyone has assembled. Have any of you ever been to Los Angeles?
No.
Negative.
This is my first time myself.
At least I don't remember.
Then you may not know this, but the underworld of Los Angeles is controlled by several gangs. And as it so happens, two of them have recently started a war between them. The Black Vipers and the Cobras. Not very imaginative names. Now, our snaky friends are going to, well, deplete each other's strength. And I suspect that once they've gone for a while, my new friends are some of the foremost artists in the art of violence. Well, at least among the foremost artists that have not been spoken for. I've called you to suggest, well, an alliance of sorts. While the big gangs fight their wars, we shall acquire as much of their ventures as we can, getting filthy rich in the process. How does that sound to you?
Sounds like an opportunity to make some good money.
Sounds like a reasonable venture to me.
Oh, tag along.
Excellent. Mr. Otto?
I just said I was.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Corey then.
I'm in. Like, I'm like looking at you through the empty bottle, like a telescope. Like, yeah, no, I'm good. And you just replaced. I'm gonna throw it across the room.
So Vector is like looking from each person and then looking at the pigeon mage, and she doesn't say anything, but she has this look on her face like one of these things is not like the other.
I'm gonna pull down my sunglasses to reveal that I have no eyes, and then wink at you, and then put my sunglasses back on.
That is disturbing.
I have that
She
too.
makes no reaction.
Chris, I think you need to actually link him the pigeon Bible.
Oh, yeah. You know what? As a matter of fact, I will.
It would be stupid as hell for him to quote
I
it.
present to you the greatest piece of literature to ever grace our world. Let us read from. Let us read from the very beginning.
Yeah,
The
Vector.
start.
I would prefer if we did not. And then I look at our benefactor and say, I would prefer to hear more specifics of the work that you have brought us here for. I understand the basics, but is there anything more specific than taking over abandoned ventures that you could tell us?
Certainly. You see, the gangs have their hands in basically anything illegal and many legal things as well. Be that trafficking, drugs, prostitution, protection money, records really, smuggling, but also some above board ventures, mainly tourism. Now, obviously, while we could take over some of their more permanent ventures, as bordellos, for example, we probably will not be able to hold them once the war is over. So our targets will be more movable assets. We could, for example, take a piece of the drug trade, weapons, smuggling. They will not be able to protect all their assets and their goods, and we shall help them lighten the load.
Me corporate jobs.
That is a very strange way to put stealing from the mob.
Well, I have to advertise it some way.
How about creative goods redistribution?
Creative goods redistribution. Well, that's gonna look funny if I ever get arrested.
Well, just tell them you're with a moving company.
Only you're with CGR.
Well, if that's the case, how much you looking to pull from them?
I couldn't hear what you said. You were really quiet.
I said,
He asked how much we're going to make from this, and I said millions.
Gotcha.
millions, huh? Well, that'd certainly be something.
Wouldn't it just be?
But what's job security like on this?
No offense, but I don't think any of us are in any jobs that could be described as secure.
No, especially me.
I don't know what you're talking about. Whenever somebody backs out on a deal on me, I just kill them.
I'm a rigger and a decker. I know that exactly nothing is secure.
Agreed.
Huh?
So, what is the time frame on the beginning of our operations? How long do you expect we would have to wait before beginning our work?
Perhaps to allow them to weaken each other a bit more and to gather information.
Alrighty then.
But
Hey,
I
Marcus.
Hmm?
I expect us
there.
to have our first mission before the end of the week.
Oh yeah, you're going.
Yeah, I will be back in like 12 minutes, 13.
Yeah,
So-
you just quickly deck yourself into the matrix and you're like, alright, I'm gonna check something else. You're gonna check like the news bulletin or something.
He's
Alright.
born.
Yeah, obviously.
Hell unprofessional.
And then he blocks out and he's like, whoa, I know Kung Fu.
I will have finished cleaning my sniper rifle by then, and I will switch to cleaning my pistol.
But as you're like talking about your future plans and you're starting to hear like this commotion in the train. It sounds like pretty loud. It's coming from quite a few decks from train cars away.
South or north?
You're like wondering, like what is that first? It's like starts getting, it's a couple of thumps first, then it's just like sounds like somebody's stumbling, and then it sounds like somebody's throwing like a two-story somebody out of a two-story window, and then it ends in 4 gunshots.
I will.
I immediately draw my laser pistol and have it up in the ready position.
I will.
Same with my bolt pistol.
Pull my sniper out and stealth around back here. Get to a position.
You looked at one of the like train cars. It's like personnel is just like looking around like one of the civilians who are on this train, but they're too afraid of to do anything. So you just see them look down this door here.
Do I roll for stealth?
Yeah, you can roll for stealth.
No modifiers for this, right?
No. I mean, nobody's aware of you, so
If
That's-
I see that dude like poke his head out, I just immediately motion for him to go back in his room and make like a locking the door motion with my hand, like as if I was twisting a deadbolt or something like that.
yeah, that's what the civilian did.
Okay, perfect.
I have.
I'd actually like to try to lock the door in front of us.
That's like the back of the train. It's like you look out and you see the vast desert land in front of you.
Okay, where did the shots come from?
It sounded like it came from way down south,
This way.
like towards the head of the train, like where the locomotive is.
That
Locomotive.
door.
Alright.
Vector's actually in agreement. Whatever's going on has nothing to do with them. So unless it comes their way, she doesn't feel there's any reason to get involved. I'm assuming my room would be on this this cart, right? Like this train car.
Yeah, this is like the cabin that was assigned to you mostly because of.
Okay. I will move to my room and grab my long las then.
I think that helps in unlocking the door. I don't think it helps in locking the door. It's like a sliding door, so you could either bust down the mechanics of it, or you could try to jam the door with like a manacles or something like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try jamming it with something.
Or like some kind of a chain or something like that.
Before you do that, I will move up to the front here with you. I think that's a smart idea. I mean, what if it's somebody trying to take over the train?
Then I'd rather not have them inside here as well.
Yes, but they could redirect our train somewhere else where we don't want to go.
Certainly, but do you wish to run into a gunfight?
I'd rather kill whoever's doing this than have to miss my train to Los Angeles. I'm not
Personally,
just going there for you.
Personally, I try not to get involved in gunfights, especially if I don't stand to gain from them.
Can I like get up next to the door and here on the other side?
Yeah, you can see on the other side as you see the people are like panicking and they're like wondering what's going on. Like you see some people like shake awake from their sleeps, like a nap that they were taking.
Do I see any like people with guns in there?
No, just looks like a bunch of civilians. They're like covering behind the chairs. Like you might see like a self-defense weapon on like one of them. You see like, oh, that guy has like a taser, but he's just like way too afraid to use it.
Could I do an awareness check with my like experience as a mercenary? Could I do an awareness check to see if I recognize the type of gun that was fired based off of its report?
Go ahead.
Any kind of modifier to worry about?
It's some distance away, so I'm just gonna say +0 because it is kind of muffled because you're in your cabin.
Yeah, fair enough. I got no idea.
You kind of like get an idea, but you're not certain.
Can I also make a check for it?
Go ahead.
This is awareness. That's not very good, but no modifiers.
No modifiers, unless you have something that might give you a bonus.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're like, what gunshots?
Yeah, you're like, you have no idea that anyone even fired a gun. You don't know why people are freaking out.
I will. What was your character's name again? Over here. The one with the green background.
Oh, that's Giancarlo.
Giancarlo. Okay.
Like this.
I'm going to move to the next car. You can lock the door behind me.
Could I ask you guys to change your names in Roll20 to your
Already
character
doing
names?
that, yes.
Yeah, character name and in brackets what you would like to be called. That's what I always
so
do.
much easier to remember.
Especially since this is the first session, you're always like, hey, you, asshole, do this. But, as you're, like, talking about that, you hear, 2 more gunshots come from, way distance from the south. As you see here, the people start kind of panicking a little. And the train starts slowing down even more.
Yeah, I shoulder my long las and say, well, now it is our problem.
I will slowly start retreating towards the next cart.
Yeah, I basically have a huge shield, so I'm gonna provide cover and tactical advance.
Yeah, I'm gonna
do.
I suppose.
Yeah, get behind me. Breach tactics, just like we did. Just like we did in shit.
I have never worked with you before. We have never used breach tactics together.
Good time for a dry run. Don't worry about it. I should
Where's the other
mention.
door?
I have unnatural senses 44, so I can see people from 120 feet-ish away.
Alright, well, you get to see the...
Yeah, through walls as well.
I will sneak up to him.
Oh, alright, well, you see this poor little female in this bathrobe doing her business.
Oh no. Okay, I'll look away.
Oh.
I'm gonna turn to Gina Carlo. Or I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call him Carlo, because it's so much easier to call him Carlo.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna-
offer you that character.
Yeah, say, Mr. Carlo, do you have any way of defending yourself? Do you have any sort of weaponry?
I do, and he holds up a bolt pistol.
Very well then. If you are planning to be a non-combatant in this scenario, perhaps you should stay back. I would not want you to get hurt before we are able to begin our mission.
The sentiment is appreciated, but if I'm going to work with you people, then I might as well get involved with you as well.
Very well then. And then, yeah,
After all, trust is forged in the fires of war.
our man here has like a big old shield, right?
Yeah, it's like a fridge door, but with like a car door welded to it. It's massive.
Gotcha. So basically, imagine every corner we get to, I'm using him as cover and peeking him around him over my las rifle.
Yeah, you know what I have in my mind is like Heavy from Team Fortress 2 just carrying around an actual fridge with like sandwiches inside of it.
Nice. Yeah, dude.
I wish I was strong enough for that, but we'll get there eventually.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be very
It folds out into a little hut. So
That's
Closer.
Yeah, you move down and you come across like this cafe section on the right side of the map. Let me not turn order.
I'm gonna
Reveal.
look into the next room with my. See, I pull down my sunglasses and you see pigeon wings that are sprout from where my eye sockets are.
As you
Small eyes on them.
as you get into the like cafe section, you hear another gunshot as the train has almost come to a full stop.
How far would we be from the engine car based on where this?
It's some carts away. You're not 100% certain because you're not aware of how large is this train, but it's not that big.
Is this a wall? right
Okay.
Yeah, that's a wall.
here? I will sneak up to behind the wall.
Yeah, you just see the like
Peek
people here, like they're concerned and they're like panicking. It's like, what's happening? What's happening? What's the train security? As they hear the one more gunshot, and they're just like, ah!
And I'll peer into the next car.
Everyone we pass by who is like obviously a non-combatant, I'm just telling calm down, security is here. I'm blatantly lying to them so they don't freak out about the fact that we have guns.
As you're approaching the next train cart, you feel the train stop by, and on the intercom you hear, "This is the Freedom Front, and we are here to take over this train. In 1 hour, a bomb will explode, decoupling the train cart from its passenger carts. We are hijacking it for our great purpose of freedom."
Do I recognize the name of that group? Like, is that something I would recognize?
Do you have any sort of a lore skill?
Only private military. I have common and knowledge private military corporation.
It's not exactly common lore, but if you have common lore, I could let you roll.
That's all I have. I don't have any other kind of.
Common lore?
I mean,
I have.
yeah.
I
The
have
only common lore I have is
Underworld.
Underworld could work.
Yeah, it'd probably make more sense for you then.
So what do I do for this?
Just roll the Underworld skill on the right, so you just click the little
Nope.
thing.
I don't know who they are. My memory's a bit hazy.
Yeah, you're like, I have no idea.
Very well. For the moment, they are the people standing between me and my money. That is all I need to know.
I will peer into the next room. With my sniper at the ready.
You see like this passenger cart. And it goes from there into, as you're following the path, you come into the other section of the train. As you're going down the little trains. As you go through another passenger section. As you're going down, here we go. I'm just gonna
Am I
reveal.
arranged with the people with guns yet?
No. You're just like following, and you see more and more civilians. At this point, the gunshots have stopped, so you're like, so the people after especially hearing that announcement, they're like, "Oh no, it's the Freedom Front! Oh no!" They're just completely panicking at this point, and they're just doing what they can.
I just grab a random. Go ahead. I think you're gonna do the same thing as me.
I was about to do the same thing. I was like, I'm gonna grab the nearest guy by the shirt.
Yeah, I was gonna grab the nearest person and demand they tell me what they know about the Freedom Front.
You haven't heard of the Freedom Front? They're a terrorist organization. Oh god, they're gonna kill us all! Oh no!
Get to the other passengers and tell them to move to the back of the train.
Oh yes. As you're following the train cart after that, you come into this section where you heard the commotion from, but the commotion has ended. It's like this small little storage section. Even when you're looking at it with your unnatural senses, you see that the storage section here is like the walls have been made from extra thick material, so you can't exactly tell what's going from inside.
Okay, so this up here is
Over here is like a storage locker.
move up.
Yeah, I wouldn't actually move that close to it yet.
Yeah, I was just my guy up there.
But that's where you think you heard the commotion from.
It was from down here?
From these rooms here.
Okay. I will peer around the corner.
So you look down and you see the hallway stretch out until you see the other passenger cart outside of the window.
I will, if I see nobody, I will come to this door here and then.
Are there still civilians in this car? Like, are these?
Oh yeah, that's a couple, but they're starting to scram really fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna like tap one of them on the shoulder and not demand, but ask them if they saw anybody go into this room.
It's like, no,
That's the room
we saw nothing. We just came from here to this room. We heard the commotion and we came to check it out, but now you see that they're hiding underneath the tables and the chairs. They're just like completely afraid.
So wait, they heard gunshots and as civilians they came to investigate. Now I'm suspicious. I guess I don't do anything. Maybe they're just stupid.
Can I? Is there like an insight check thing?
It's scrutiny.
Scrutiny. scrutiny? Can I do a scrutiny on him?
You could try a scrutiny. I believe that's still a basic skill, even if you don't have it trained.
It is.
Yeah. Scrutiny. Hey, I got it.
You think some of them are telling the truth, but you do look at the couple by the nearest section to the storage like locker, and you see that they haven't exactly moved from these seats in a little bit, so that's somewhat suspicious to you.
I will walk up over to them. Excuse me.
Oh, yes?
Now, I can't help but notice, while everybody is freaking out over the gunshots, you happen to be sitting here calmly.
Of course.
I will pull out my pistol and aim it at his face.
Oh!
Nice. I immediately pull mine out and aim it at her, just so she doesn't make a move to do anything when I see this.
Now I need you to stand up for me.
Okay, he like slowly gets up.
I will search him for any weapons or anything like that.
Yeah, you start searching for him and roll me search.
I figure he's got the dude under control. I'm just keeping my eye on the female, keeping her under control.
Where's search at?
I believe that's an advanced skill, or is it? Actually, is it just awareness in this system?
I think awareness is the only.
Yeah, it's just just roll awareness, dude. Yeah, that's right. I was thinking of first edition again. So you start searching him, and you don't really find anything out of the ordinary.
I will look him dead in the face and say, strip.
What?
I
You
say,
heard him? Strip.
And I will
Put my last gun in his face.
Can
Uh,
I do a check to just like peek over at this guy for a second and like see if he has any like bulges that look like a gun on his like?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, give me an awareness check.
I could just use my X-ray vision. I'm just gonna steal this guy's clothes.
Nope, I got no idea either.
It is somewhat hidden, so I don't know how much your X-ray vision would help.
It's the natural senses. It just gives me like a range that I can see in. I can't
Yeah.
see beyond the range because I'm blind, so
Ah.
I can see.
Alright.
From the Astropath Elite Advance,
Gotcha.
so it's like I can see through walls telepathically and stuff.
Yeah, for in this, the storage locker, I'm just gonna call, like, DM bullshit. Pretty much.
Yeah.
But in this situation, it would make sense. As you're, like, you start sensing, and you first, like, sense that this guy's... You have this, like, you feel like this aura that is just lying out of his ass. Same with the woman. And then you're, like, looking through their clothes with your X-ray vision, and you go over to their... Let me see, what was it? I had something interesting that they had. On the... Both of their shoes, you see a perfectly fine hidden stub revolver in there, fully loaded, and a knife.
Oh, shoes, knife, shoes, gun.
I will shoot
I'm
the
gonna
guy
like
in the
step
face.
on their feet. Stop them from-
You just shoot the guy?
I just shoot
No,
the
I'm
guy.
gonna step on their feet to stop them from moving away.
No, our other friend is just shooting. He's the guy he was looking at.
Oh yeah.
Tell you what, you have him point blank range. He doesn't stand a chance, so I would say just he's immediately just dead.
Were you saying that both of
I
them?
didn't shoot him.
or-
I didn't shoot him in a vital spot. I was aiming at his legs to cripple him.
Oh, alright. Tell you what, yeah, I will say that it's an automatic hit because you have surprise, so just roll damage there.
Yeah, if the woman reacts, I
Oh,
just
yeah.
kind of shake my head at her like, "Don't do it."
She will. She's like, soon as his
If she
her,
makes any motion at all, I shoot her.
Yeah, I'll have my last gun as well.
all right. If you're shooting him, her, You will have surprise, and I will say in this situation, because you have the complete drop on them, you will get an automatic hit.
Nice. Yeah, I'm like watching her. If she goes to react in any way at this guy getting shot in the leg, yeah, I just pop her.
Yeah,
I'm not aiming for the leg though. I just shoot her in the fucking head. I don't play. I'm not. Yeah.
But unfortunately,
kind of games.
Auto, when you shoot this guy in the leg, it does almost nothing.
Even with the 3?
Yes.
So, do I hear metal? Like, is it?
Yeah, you shoot at him, and it goes through his like thickened leather clothes that you see he has underneath his like civilian outfit. But then it hits his like leg. You see it hit the leg, but his leg is just like really thick, and so your bullet doesn't go through. It's just like kind of stopped there.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, I guess so you're popping the lady. I'm gonna pop the dude in the face. So I already had my gun there.
I wasn't trying to kill him. I was trying to intimidate him.
I mean, that works. But I will. There we go. At 11. So let me see. That's a hit. Actually, it doesn't matter where you hit him.
A flashlight shouldn't be enough to kill him. I don't think.
Well, we will see. So 11 damage minus that. Oh yeah, you hit her and she's completely screwed up. She's like bleeding all over the seats. And all of the other civilians is like, ah! And start running away towards the other cart.
Mr. Carlo, maybe you can get through to this fellow.
Well, my fine gentleman, now that I believe the power situation here has been established, perhaps you wouldn't mind answering a few questions of ours?
Even before you have this time to say that, after you shot her, you see the dude pull his stub revolver out and is ready for battle, even though he's clearly outnumbered.
I will shoot him in the head then.
But before you can do that, roll initiative.
Okay, so where's initiative on this?
Yeah, you just open the player sheet.
And stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I just click where it says agility, right?
Yeah, the custom initiative works. You do have to click your own token before you roll it, so it will actually add you into the initiative order. Otherwise, it can be a little buggy.
Yeah, just make sure you can see the 3 bubbles above your thing.
And
I don't like the fact that I'm flanked right now by these 2 tokens. I got a bad feeling about that.
You got 1 token, I think.
alright.
Oh, maybe I need to refresh. There's 2 of the same guy on my...
oh yeah, those are the thugs that you are taking on.
Didn't we shoot one?
But with a quick, fast reaction time, Auto manages to react and manages to get his turn first.
That was a bad move there, Chief. And then I will shoot him in the head with the auto pistol.
I will say that you don't want to, like, in terms of game terms, not do that, because that will give you a -20 to hit him, because it's called a cold shot. So you just want to go like, I shoot him. Unless you have what is called precision killer. It's a talent that you can buy at some point, which will allow you to negate the penalty to shoot him.
Actually, you know what? Instead of that, I will quickly reach to my waist and pull out my boner knife and stab him.
There you go.
Or actually, can I attempt to, like, slice his hand that has the revolver in it?
That would be also a cold shot.
Okay. So then, no, I'll just stab him.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Oh, I should probably do something before.
So I would do full aim, right?
It'd be half aim. Full aim takes your whole action. You basically skip a turn, and then on the next shot or attack, you get to add that bonus.
Okay. So
Yeah.
half aim.
Yeah, you'd want a half aim. So half action to aim, half action to fire, or to attack with the knife.
What about all out?
That's melee, I think, right?
Yeah, that's melee.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I will do it all out.
Don't you like lose some of your defenses?
Yes, you cannot take any reactions, but you will gain a plus 30 to hit if you all out.
Yeah. And there's no other modifier.
No, just the plus 30 from the all out, so you just put in plus zeros in everything else. That's a hit.
Alrighty.
In a desperate attempt, you see the dude try and dodge out of the way. And he almost succeeds, but you manage to stab him in the 91, so let me see. I believe that is one of the arms that you hit him in. Let me double check. I should have had it up first before. Give me a second. Where is the hit?
33 is the body.
No, it's 91. He hit him.
Oh, that's right. I saw target 33. I don't know why I thought that was the thing. My bad.
Yeah, no.
Alright, so roll damage.
Yeah, just click the damage.
8.
Where is the fucking hit table? I never can find it when I need to.
91 is left leg.
Alright, you hit him in the left leg. But let's see. You damage him a little bit as he starts bleeding quite badly from the left leg.
Alrighty. Is there anything else I can do?
No, since you all out.
Okay. And that one, my turn.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Give me a second. Extra goodies. There we go, that's the hit table for everybody, so we will remember it. Alright, Holler.
I'm going to sigh. I really wish you hadn't drawn your weapon. I'm going to aim at the guy and then shoot him. So that's a half aim, point blank, single attack. Yeah, that hits.
On the left. Oof, I don't...
13 damage, pen 4.
Yeah, you just pop him twice, and you see all kinds of...
So it's just one shot, got me at tearing.
Well, right. You shot him once.
What have I missed? We're in a gunfight.
Yep. And he was...
Shots coming from somewhere on the train. We weren't going to bother with it. We figured it wasn't our problem until the train started to slow down and then came to a stop. Now they're threatening to detonate a bomb to disconnect the engine part from the rest of the train. So now it's a problem.
Well, I can disarm the bomb, but we gotta get to it first.
Alright. Vector?
I need to roll for initiative, though.
Actually, before
Yes.
I'm going to turn to Lady, I'm going to say, please remain seated.
What's my agility?
No, the guy's dead. The guy.
Okay.
I shot.
Give me a appropriate, let's say, intimidation.
There's another lady. Okay, my bad.
No, I think.
Yeah, that was a male and...
Hey, Marcus, can you add me to initiative?
Sure.
Thank you.
There we go.
Ah, yes, intimidation is for some reason based on strength. I forgot.
You can base it off strength, you can base it off of something else, though. You can actually change the thing on there.
Yeah, willpower.
Really? The other one is willpower?
No.
Excuse me?
No, you should see that the woman there is determined to take you out, especially
Your force of will, I scare you.
especially now that you killed her friend. She looks determined to kill you.
Okay. Yeah, I immediately turn around, realizing that this is a confined space. My long las is not the right situation to use here. So I have the quick draw thing. So I'm just gonna let the las drop and let the strap across my shoulder catch it. And I'm gonna draw my laser pistol and fire at her.
Gotcha. Roll
So,
here.
let's see. I keep forgetting that. I keep looking for it on the main sheet and forgetting I have to switch to another tab to get the
It is a little annoying.
Yeah, so let's see here. I'll take the half aim action as I just take a moment to aim it. This is point blank, right?
No, you're in melee range, so it doesn't count.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So just what would I put it as?
I think it's just short range in that case.
Short range. Okay.
I thought point blank
And then
with the gun to the person's head or something.
Yeah, but this game is weird about it that if you're in melee, it doesn't count. But if you're 1 meter away from the guy, it does count.
so basically you want to be 1 square away rather than right in their face. Got it. Okay, so short range. Submit. This is.
That's
I'll
also
just
some
do
weirdness about being engaged
standard.
melee, as opposed to just next to someone.
That's a hit. In a desperate attempt, she is going to try and dodge, but you manage to get her in the left arm.
Nice.
And you burn her left arm completely off as she dies to the horrible screams of
The
pain.
pistol is like, it's not like a Star Wars where it shoots a single blaster bolt. It's like a continuous beam. So I hit her like in the armpit area and drag it up, and it just slices her arm off.
I will pick up their weapons.
You find 2 lovely little stub revolvers and 2 additional clips of ammo. In addition, you find 2 knives.
Okay.
What's in their wallets?
They do not have wallets, but when you are looking, you roll back their sleeves and you do find this like weird little tattoo on them.
A question.
I'm looking for a micro bead. Do they have any kind of comm devices?
You do find one, but it's encoded when you try to tune in.
Okay, I assume I would still be able to hear them talking over it, right?
It's like you can hear it, but it's more like
Okay.
like you can hear the broadcast, but it's all jumbled up.
Gotcha, it's just white noise.
Marcus, for those, you said I found 2 clips. How much?
That's 12 shots.
Okay, so 24, and does the ammo work for my auto pistol?
Yes,
Okay, so
it's the same kind of ammunition.
I'm still gonna take the micro bead, so I just have 2 now.
Yeah, jailbreak it later.
a good price.
Exactly. And then who picked up the knife? I'll just turn to whoever picked up the knives and be like, would you mind if I took one of those?
Here you go.
There, I just like, I'm assuming it's in a sheath. I just stick it in my belt. And yeah,
Alright.
perhaps we should continue.
These guys don't have wallets. How
No,
they got on this train? Huh.
I'm going to reload.
One would assume they bought their tickets beforehand.
I will look back at the rest of the passengers if there's any.
no, that's none left in this cart.
Okay. Then I will start moving up with Giles again.
Mm-hmm.
Checking each of these rooms as I go by.
Yeah, you look at the door. You see that it's a pretty reinforced door. You try to look through it. It is a little hard, but you can see like this, like storage room. And you look at the door, and you see a couple of bullet holes in it.
Can I attempt to pick the lock?
Sure. But before you do that, you try the handle, and it does seem like it's opening. Actually, it's not like a handle, it's more like one of those you swipe your hand. It's like a sliding door.
Okay.
We may want to be careful. They could have put traps to cover their progression.
Can I check for traps?
Awareness.
Is there like a way to aid someone in this system? I don't know how.
Yes, you would also roll awareness, and if you succeed, the other person gets a bonus.
Alright, so I'll roll real quick to see if I give him a bonus.
Okay.
Yep, you get a bonus from me.
So, plus 10.
What is that? Plus 10?
Mm-hmm.
Hello? Okay, perfect. Hey, I can actually check to see what's beyond the door without us having to actually go in there.
Well, your thing like lets you see people, right? Or can you see physical objects?
People lets me see gas, lets me see metal objects behind it. Like, I have a full aspects and a... Like, I have a scope. Like a snake scope that I can slide underneath the door.
Hell yeah.
Straight up.
Team Omni.
Can we take a quick break while I use the bathroom?
Yeah, sure, go.
I won't be long. Be right back.
Yeah, I can...
But by the way, Chris, you might want to enable push to talk.
yeah, I get you.
You're breathing right into your microphone.
I was gonna say we can hear like breathing or something. That or an oscillating fan, one of the two.
Or maybe he's just being a dick and going...
That's also possible. It's just the sound effects. Someone on this card had a window open, so we just hear the breeze.
Yeah, no, sorry, I was, I'm literally at a completely different house. There's a fan in this living room.
Anyways, will you open the door, or will you check it out with something?
Yeah, I'll give it an aspect search real quickly.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I've got unnatural senses, so I'll take a peek.
You do see, like, with your unnatural senses, you do feel like something wrong with this room.
What do I spy, Marcus?
You see, like, this storage room with all kinds of series of boxes, like, made of wood and metal. But you look at the, like, some of the metal boxes, and you do see it's, like, some kind of a humanoid sign in them.
What I missed?
So I look at the part after I'm doing like the scan, and I'm like, I think they smuggled a person in there.
Any traps or anything?
No, you don't see any
No
traps.
traps. It's just there's boxes in there, and I'm getting you know, humanoid signs off them.
I
Well, then,
will
let us check them out.
go in.
Mm-hmm. You open up, and like I said, you see this room in front of you filled to the brim with boxes and boxes and boxes upon boxes of the train passengers' stuff. But you do see, like, this disturbed boxes over here with your awareness. Over to the side.
All right. So I'll pull out my auto gun, and I'll basically place my the barrel of my gun at literally at the boxes.
Mm-hmm. You see, as you're right next to them, you see that they have been opened with like a crowbar, and you see some blood.
I see blood.
Yes.
Slowly slide the top off with the barrel of my gun.
You immediately get the whisk of like the iron and the blood and all kinds of guts as you see the train guards in there executed. They are all just stuffed one by one into these boxes.
I pulled the box like shut and I turn around. I'm like, you don't want to look in.
I will look inside them.
This is actually a good time for a little bit of a willpower test, because it is a kind of a gruesome sight if you look in there. I mean, there's about 3 security guards stuffed into a small little metal box. So, yeah.
Yeah, and they're probably chopped up as well.
I have the jaded talent.
Ah, alright.
Nice.
So, it would allow you to just look in there and be like, hey, I already seen this.
I've seen worse.
Is there any equipment in there?
No. Just like, you see like a couple of badges, but you don't think they're much use to you because they're all worn down and kind of broken.
They made sure to take a belt sander to the badges before they dumped the bodies.
They do have their clothes, but that's about it. But as you're like they're looking at the boxes, you hear like commotion from the other room, like somebody's talking.
In here?
Yeah.
Alrighty. I will sneak up to the door.
I think this is the door.
Yeah, that's one door at least.
Oh,
Okay, I just can't see any other.
There you go. That should be a little bit more visible.
Yeah.
let me go ahead and roll a stealth check, I guess, to try to listen in on the conversation without them hearing me.
Yeah.
The bonfires. Alright.
Alright, you like press your head straight across the against the door to get the best hearing that you can. And with the mage's unnatural senses, you feel the presence of 3 people coming from inside of the room. And you hear like this, the boss has planted the bomb. What's next? Should we go after the main targets? Or should we just stay here and secure the place like the boss said? And you hear the other person respond, we're gonna stay here. Just like the boss wanted. We're gonna go after the secondary targets right after the bomb has been exploded.
Do any of y'all have any grenades? I asked quietly.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold up 3 fingers.
Power checks the
For 3 people.
Can I see one of those?
Oh, I don't have 3 grenades. There are 3 people in there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I wish I had 3 grenades. That would be very simple.
Oh, that's what I was asking. If anybody had like a grenade at all.
Yeah, Vector just shakes her head no.
I can try something though. I can try and make them freak out through the wall.
Like how
That's
so?
the good thing about hallucinate is it allows you to draw a line of sight through things. Or through unnatural senses, you can cast sound powers through things. Yeah. Make one of them freak out before we go into the actual fight.
Sounds like a plan. I will pull out my sniper and have it ready at the door for whenever he kicks off, so I can bust open the door and take a shot.
Gotcha.
I'll hold up my hand to indicate, and then I'll give one of you guys a light flak cloak if you guys don't already have one. I have it spare.
Oh no, I'm good on.
No, no one wants armor. Cool.
That's the thing. I believe everybody got themselves Imperial flag.
Yeah, I already have the Imperial Guard flak armor.
I
Yeah,
have
I
one,
put
but
it
not
very
wearing
well.
it currently, so I'd like the black cloak, please.
Oh, you have the flak?
Oh, I wouldn't even have to wear my armor right now because I have subskin armor.
What is your character's name, by the way? I forgot.
What?
Whoever the person next to Vector is, the cybernetic, heavily cyber
it's
guy?
Donnie.
Donnie, okay. Try and remember.
Casting.
I think you put in the plus sign in there, so it failed.
Yeah.
Oh, did it screw it up?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you
If-
just...
Anytime you're like, adding like, a bonus number to it, like that's, in your favor, don't put a plus sign, just number in there.
Alright.
Yeah, just put in 10 instead of plus then, so it will actually roll without screwing up.
I think I win that opposing check.
Alright, I'm not quite certain how, I don't remember how this power works. So is it like a single target?
Roll on the hallucinogenic table.
I do get a willpower test to resist that. Alright.
You already got the opposed power test. That's target. Oh, yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do.
The target numbers.
Alright, I'm gonna see which one of it affects out of the three of them. The first one. The closest one. So let me see. Willpower. Probably gonna fail. Oh no!
Rolled higher in an opposed check, right?
I think it's based on degrees of success, right?
Yeah, I believe it is based on degrees of success.
I think
So that would be 2. His would be
2.
2 as well. Or no, his no. Sorry, his is it's 54. So yeah, it's only 2 degrees, right?
Yes, I believe so.
So it's tied.
So pretty much, I think in that case it does go through when you tie.
if it's a tie, it's the lowest die roll. Alright. I'm just gonna try again.
I mean, do they know that you cast a sting on them? Like, does he feel like a weight?
I mean, it is resisting a psychic power, so how that is you try to influence their mind. So it's like their mind is trying to fight you back. You might have like a surprise bonus for this, like a plus 30.
Oh. Well, then I'd have more degrees of success then.
I think. I'm not certain if the surprise bonus counts for psychic powers, because that's always been kind of a rule that's never covered in Dark Heresy. At least I don't think so. But sure, let's.
It's up to you how you rule it.
But I would say that the surprise bonus would count in this situation because he is unaware of you.
Sure.
So let me see, what is the hallucinogen effect?
Yeah, just roll a 1d100. No, I got you.
Gotcha. 57.
One second for that table.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the table myself on the core book and I'm not having any luck. Where is it?
Oh, got it. 57. It's going to be a 1d10 actually.
Ah, yeah, that's what I thought. That how is it 1d100 all of a sudden?
Alright, a 6. They've got it in for me. The character is overcome with paranoia, leaving even his own comrades are out to get him. On the character's turn, he must move to a position of cover, getting out of line of sight from any other character. He remains hidden until the effect ends, moving to new cover is needed to stay as hidden as possible.
Yeah, so you gave him a bout of psychosis.
So all of a sudden from the other room, there's like, what are you doing with those guns? What are you doing with those guns? Yeah, and all of a sudden you see the door start opening as you see the guy backing against against it.
As soon as the door opens, I fire at the nearest.
Yeah.
At any of the targets.
All right, that
This guy who's hallucinating,
yeah.
Marcus. It's this guy who's hallucinating.
Yes, that was the guy who's hallucinated as you hear him yelling, No, you're out to get me! You're out to get me!
Then I will take my surprise shot on this guy.
Yeah, we can do the surprise round in initiative order. If that's fine with everybody.
I was basically firing as soon as the door opened.
I mean, usually you do have to declare it beforehand, even before I press the initiative button, but yeah.
Oh shit, I forgot to click on my token.
Yeah, always try to click. Try to remember to click on your token.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, you'll get used to it. It's kind of a weird thing to
Well,
remember to do when you first start using Roll20.
I'm not this is my first time using Roll20. I'm not normally used to being a player. I'm mostly a DM, so I gotta get used to doing combat just as one character.
There we go. But you have a surprise round, so I will say that your hallucination spell was a part of Giles's.
Yeah, that's fair.
Can you add me to the turn order?
Sure. So that's auto with an initiative of 11.
I think it was. Or no, it didn't actually roll it.
Yeah, I don't think you actually rolled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just click your token, press the initiative button, and there you go. Now we can go. Alright, so first of all would be Carlo with his surprise round. Unfortunately, he cannot see anybody unless you start... Actually, no, you could see this guy. He is on the door, so you could shoot him if you want.
I mean, I get to take one action, right?
Yes, surprise round is only one action.
Oh,
But
is that a-
since I'm a desperado, I get to move and shoot as a part of the action.
Huh? True.
So I can actually move over here and then just shoot one of them.
Yeah.
I'm still going to just try to execute the hallucinating guy because he's in point-blank range.
Point-blank range and surprised. Definitely surprised because he has his back turned on you.
Is the initiative in the right order?
Yes.
Yeah, we're skipping around because it's a surprise, so we're skipping their turns.
Ah, cool.
Surprise is plus 20, right?
30, I think.
30.
It's pretty much an automatic hit. So, Dreg.
12 damage and 4.
You have a
Dude.
bolt pistol?
You do have a bolt pistol.
That's insanity.
Yep, he requisitioned one.
Armor.
And he...
As the shot goes off, I'm like, did you have to fire it so close to my ear?
So...
What? Sorry!
58 is the body. Which he has a single point of armor in, which does nothing against your 12. So 2 points. 10 damage against the closest guy. So you just go in and you shot a bullet through his body as he drops dead instantly.
The other guys in the room are just sprayed with red mist.
There's just a giant hole in his chest. You can see the other two through the hole before he collapses.
Alright, Auto, your surprise round.
Ready? So this is a sniper shot. So I have my sniper ready. So this is half aim, right?
Yes, half aim.
Half aim. This would be short range.
Short range, yes.
And then rate of fire standard.
Single, standard. And if you have the red dot, add a 10.
So 40. Plus 40 instead.
And, well, technically surprise too, but...
That's what I'm saying. Like it's plus 30 from the surprise, and then plus 10 from the red dot.
Plus the other modifiers like short range and so on. So yes. Total of like plus, I think.
Oh shit!
So, which one are you shooting? The one on the left or one on the right?
This one.
Alright. Roll me your damage with a 3d10 instead of the 1d10 damage. So, yeah. You just go on, you take a short aim, and you shoot him in the 91, so that is the left leg. So you just blow off her leg, and she dies of blood loss, like, instantly.
Screams echo out from the train.
Can I like before anything else, like look at the other guy? Do you really want to fight us?
He screams at you like profanities.
Damn, how do you do 3d10?
That's the sniper.
Rifle.
I thought the long glass and the sniper rifle were basically the same thing, just one was laser, one
They
was...
are. They are. It's just, you know, there's some differences with them, but they both have the accurate quality, which means that they do 3d10 if you roll really fucking well.
Yep. If you have any accurate weapon, you can roll 3d10s. Unless it's an accurate pistol, then you can only do 2d10.
Okay, so I should change mine to 3d10 then?
No.
Marcus, should I just explain how that works?
Yes.
Okay, if you have a weapon with 3 accurate quality, if you use an aim action, be that half or full aim, and then use a single shot on your weapon, you get bonus damage depending on your degrees of success. For every full 2 degrees of success, you gain 1d10 extra damage, to a maximum of 1 extra d10 of damage for pistols and 2 for basic weapons.
Okay, I got you. Is
Yeah,
there any way to dictate that on the sheet, or do you just have to change it manually?
You always have to change it when you know.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no such macro that would automatically detect that. Hey.
Gotcha, fair enough.
Honestly, I just make 3 macros in the macro tab and have them displayed in the bottom.
I mean, that could be an option too.
That's what I was about to do, actually.
But it is Vector surprise round.
Yeah, the reason that I never said it, but the reason I'm on top of this crate was so I'd be able to see over them when the door opened to fire. So I'm taking a knee on top of this crate, and I'm just going to fire over my 2 companions' shoulder. I guess I don't know if I could actually see him from here.
You could. The door is wide enough that you could shoot him.
Okay.
Even without any cover.
And this is short range, I assume?
Yes,
So-
he is in 7 meters.
Alright.
Surprise round, so that's a hit, and you gain 2 degrees of success, so that's a 2d10 damage.
That'd be 3, actually.
You are correct, sir.
Oh, I also didn't add the plus 30 for surprise.
Yeah, so in this case you would roll the 3d10 damage. Which I can tell you, no matter how low you roll, the minor thugs that the core rulebook gives
Never.
are dead like instantly.
Never underestimate my ability to roll 3 1s. Nah, never mind.
Yeah, no. And finally, Danny, who is unaware of the last target, so he really can't do much.
Well, seeing as how they're all dead, I will begin searching their bodies.
Who needs to take a turn?
Alright, the real round starts. You go and search the bodies, you start going through them, you go inside of the room, but as soon as you do, like, the door over here to the bottom slides open slightly, and you see a stub revolver come out of it and try to shoot at you, Auto.
Okay.
You were completely unprepared for this guy, so he has surprise on you. So let's see. Hit. Let's see. Have aim. Short range, standard shot with a plus 30. That's a lovely hit on your body. Now, you can roll dodge to try and get out of the way of the shot. That's how dodge is used in the system, if nobody knows.
No modifiers to this?
No. Unfortunately, you are slow enough, and the bullet catches you in the body.
Okay, I have 7
So,
armor on my body.
so,
I don't take any damage.
so you feel the bullet hit your straight in your Kevlar armor, but it manages to stop just before it goes through your flesh. You feel like this small, punch into your chest.
That was rude. Can I get a shot off at him now, or?
Now the turn order would start again, so it would be Corey.
Sure. Start the round with hallucinate. And I'll probably end it with a last pistol shot. Nope.
No, you try to cast, but unfortunately your magic is not gathering properly.
And
So-
this would be short range, right?
Short range. He is in cover. His left side of the body is covered by 4 AP.
Alright. Cool.
That is a hit. That's a 93. So that's the left leg, which is in cover.
Alright.
These things happen.
6 and left leg. So let's see, -4 from the cover. So yeah, it does nothing, but you see that the cover has been slightly damaged.
That's me.
Then Carlo.
I'm going to full move over here and someone remind me how I get away from snapping to the grid.
Here, hold on. There we go. Enjoy.
Oh, it's not control. There we go. So basically
Yeah, they
don't-
changed a lot of that stuff not too long ago.
So I'm going into cover and shooting through the door at him.
That would be point blank.
Equally point blank.
Not sure if his cover would count for this because you're right next to him.
Probably not.
That's a hit, but he will try to dodge that, my sir. And let's see, good old dodge. No.
Cover really matters when you have pen 4.
So 9 damage minus his 3 toughness, so 6 is good. And then 6 wounds out of his health pool. And he is bleeding all over the room. As he's like, "Ah, I'll get ya!
Okay, touch this.
And then it's Auto who just got jumped, pretty much.
I will move up to him. And can I try and pin him?
You could try to grapple him.
Alright.
Now, grapple test is, correct me if I get this wrong, but it's an opposed weapon skill test.
No idea.
Nobody ever grapples.
Yeah, that's the thing, nobody ever grapples. So just roll weapon skill and see who wins.
It says here it is an opposed strength check.
Alright, strength.
Oh, I might not do this. Maybe I'm not very strong.
I will give you a +10 because you are charging at him. You just gotta beat 1 degree of success.
So it's +10, you said?
Yeah, you get a +10.
Nope.
So yeah, you just charge at him, but just before he managed to do that, he clicks the door button and it's closed.
And I guess that's my turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Should have just slit his throat. I'm trying to capture one of these guys. So we can interrogate him.
Alright, Vector. Unfortunately, your new companion decided to get in front of your shot.
Yeah, from this angle with him where he is, there's no way I'm making the shot from here. How far? I don't know what movement speed it looks like in this. How does that work?
It's 1 meter is like 1 is 1 meter. So you
like,
can
a full move. So if my full move is 8, would that mean my whole turn would be?
yes. You get to move 8 meters with full move.
Alright, but that would be my whole turn.
Yes, that would be your full turn. Half move is only a half action, so you can move 4 meters and then you do your turn if you want. I mean, your turn with a half action left.
I mean, I could only get here, so I still don't know if I'd be able to see him from here.
Sort of, but your friend is still... Actually, you got now 2 friends in your direct path of your shot. Or situational allies, I guess.
Yeah. I guess I'll just spend my whole turn, like, moving up a little bit closer. And then, since I can't take a shot, I'm not going to fire and risk hitting one of my new allies. In fact, I wouldn't do that.
Alright, in that case, it would be Donnie. Is Chris still there? Are you muted?
Oh, Donnie boy, the pipes.
He might have forgot that he has push to talk enabled.
I mean, he is house watching now, so he is probably really busy looking after the house. So tell you what, he's doing his Matrix thing and trying to hack his
Tend to run off, so
Yeah, so tell you what, I will let the thug go instead. Oh, you wanna do something?
Well, I just came back to the computer. Oh, sorry, I was having to take care of some stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming, that you're watching the house, that you're probably busy as hell with that.
Yeah, no, they finally left, so I'm fully available. Well, let's see. Looking at this, what is there to do? Because it looks as though 2 of my comrades are engaged in a fight with one person. I have no clear shot. I have no clear shot.
Yep.
There are approximately 3 people on the way.
Yep.
So, I was told that there was a bomb on this train. Wasn't I?
Yep.
Where would I say it was? Is it the back of the train?
You don't know. You just know that there's a bomb on the train.
That's why I'm trying to capture to ask where the bomb is.
Just post
Okay, well, you know what? I have a good quality auspex, so it can search out really far, like you approximately 50 meters out. So I'm going to do a ping search on it for the bomb.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna look for anything that. Gonna look for anything that's gonna give off a particular, like, you know, that's gonna come up on the cell.
Gotcha.
We'll drop you a awareness test.
Wouldn't that be actually tech use? But yeah.
I mean, the modifier would be the same.
I gotcha. You go out and since with your Auspex, and you do find like a strange signal coming like 2 carts ahead.
Up or bottom?
Bottom.
Okay. So with my movement, I'm just gonna start making my way down there.
Gotcha. Alright. You see this dog over here, Alto. He, in a quick fashion, presses the button open the door and tries to shoot at you. So, dog. Since you're literally right next to him, I would say that he would try to shoot at him. Short range. Standard shot. He's not gonna aim, so that's a hit, Aldo. You can try to dodge if you want. Because I believe it's a new round, so you get another dodge try. Robbie?
Oh, are you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Well, you can try to dodge.
Carlo. I thought you were saying Carlo for a second.
No.
Okay, so
Aldo. If I have business with Holler, I will just say Holler.
Or asshole. Either way works.
no modifier for this.
Yep.
Okay.
You managed to dodge out of the way. But with a quick succession, he starts quickly try to back it out with the rest of his half move. As he's like, I'll get ya.
Is there like attack of opportunities or anything if somebody leaves?
Yeah.
My area?
Yep.
Alrighty. Then
Go ahead and make a melee attack.
Swipe at him with my bolo.
He's mostly doing this because you guys got him overwhelmed 5-1.
Yeah. No, this is funny. Like I just see this guy come skirting out, and he's like by that door. Like if you don't get him, I'm going to gun him down.
And the really funny thing about that, Chris, is he's completely unaware of you.
Oh yeah. He's gonna eat full auto to the back.
He has no idea, yeah.
So half aim.
Yep, if you want. No, actually, no. Not, you don't, it's just a standard slash. Without any bonuses. Yeah, no aim.
You get a massive plus 20 bonus if he was running.
Nah, he's just walking away.
Yeah, he's just walking.
So it's a swift attack then?
Whatever the +0 option is.
Well, no, it'd be a standard attack. Swift attack is, because swift attack is like an additional hit every 2 degrees success, Marcus.
Yeah.
Okay, so standard.
Well, he was the one who was asking now if it's the.
And no other modifiers.
No, it's just a straight up swing. Yeah, you do.
Nice.
Stick him.
And he does have his dodge, I think. No, he tried to dodge Holler's thing. The bolt pistol.
Yes.
So, oof, that's 9 damage. Minus toughness.
And that was to the. You stabbed him in the leg.
Yeah, as soon as he turns his back to you, you just go for his kneecap. And you just slash all his kneecap open as he just like flops instantly down.
Literally, this man tried to turn and run, and you just cut his Achilles tendon.
No, dude, he didn't even try to run. I love the image. This guy opens the door, fires a shot, misses, and he's like, "Well, I'll be going," and then turns and just walks away. Just normal speed, like, bye. Just kind of power walks out of the room, and he just slashes Achilles tendon.
He's Jin from League of Legends. He's fired his 4th shot. He's going home.
Exactly.
I'm just going to walk away.
Heard him pop out from the corner and shout 4.
It's like while he's walking away, he's like,
But with that, now you can loot the bodies if you want.
Okay.
Me, on the other hand, I know where the bomb is, and I'm now making my way to the bottom cards.
Alright, what do I find on the bodies?
On the bodies, first of all, you find a crap ton of knives. All of 4 of them.
4?
Um,
5, 9,
you find 2 stub revolvers
4 of them.
and a auto gun.
An auto gun?
Yep,
Is that different than...
It's
like,
an
is that
assault
like
rifle.
it's an awesome.
It's basically
And
okay.
on actually one of the guys, if you're interested, he has a goddamn pipe.
Save me that auto gun ammo. Because that shit goes fast.
Well, I was gonna meet up with you at the end of the hallway.
But with that, you realize that you are in sort of a hurry, so you go after Johnny.
So after picking up the auto rifle, I'll pull the ammo out and hand it to him.
As you follow the empty passenger cart, you see a couple more dead civilians in this section. You see that it has been completely abandoned at this point. As you follow the road towards the storage, like the last destination where with the, what is it called? I almost want to call it a sensor always when I'm talking about it. But Auspex, you feel the signal coming from the next cart.
Yeah, I'm like making my way like across, as fast as I can.
Making my way downtown.
Since I know where it's at, 'cause I know it's in the second cart, I'm gonna do another quick ping, but this time for life signs.
Mm-hmm.
Anything?
Let me see.
That was almost 3 degrees of success.
Yeah. You start to see on the aspects that they are ready for you. If you open this door, get ready for a fight.
For the next train? The next cart?
Yep.
Okay.
I will...
So I look at the party and I have to ask, like, so, do any of you have flashbangs, smoke grenades?
No. They're below us though, right? Like, in space? They're in the car directly beneath us?
No, it's not beneath you. It's just like a train cart, so it's on the even plane.
Alright, I'm gonna get on the roof of the train. And I'm gonna walk above them, and I'm gonna use my psychic powers when I'm above them. So hopefully I can start softening them up for you guys.
Okay, that's perfect. Because
Jesus Christ.
literally, I don't have a smoke grenade or a flashbang. What I do have though, one of my cybernetics lets me produce, like, shoot out a cloud of smoke that covers a 5-meter radius.
Nice. Alright.
So they're actually about to get smoking. I've turned this into Rainbow Six.
I'll send you a
Smoke out.
telepathic message.
Well, first, before it being able to do Rainbow Six, you should pick your entry point.
Yeah.
Is there a hatch like up top that I could peer into the cart? Like, would there be...
There is like a solar roof.
Oh, holler! They give you a heads up. They know we're coming. but I have decided that we are going to Rainbow Six this shit, and I'm going to spray smoke in a 5-meter radius into the room that they're preparing to make their stand with, and then we're just gonna ice them.
You
Yeah, I was
know,
gonna follow Vector.
Akira thought we weren't going to be demosing this.
There's my only worry with that is, as a sniper, I also won't be able to see that very well.
Is the train bending?
Um,
If we wait for the no wait, the train stopped right now, right?
yeah, it stopped, so...
Because if the train was going, we could like wait for a bend in the train to be efficient and then snipe them through the bend.
You know, I actually thought of something here, because you're a sniper, right? You won't be able to really see them too well, as you said. Since I've got them on Auspex, Marcus, do you think it's... Wait, do you have a microbead?
I do.
Marcus, do you think it's possible I could call out their position for them?
Potentially.
Like, basically, like, because I have the Auspex, so irregardless of the smoke, I can still see them. Because I have their exact position. I could call out,
Yeah, you could, but it would be kind of blind shooting, so there would be a hefty penalty applied.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be better than not being able to shoot at all. It'd be better than blind firing.
Well, I mean, I was gonna spray the smoke and then just, you know, I have a fully automatic assault rifle. I was gonna spray into that room.
Oof.
And because I have an Auspex, I have their positioning, so...
I mean, I do have a sword. I just don't like to use it.
Yeah.
You would see a sword on my hip, so I could just...
Yeah, it's not your forte.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright. Let's see here,
I'm able to climb on top of the train car, right?
Yeah.
Irregardless, okay, so, I have their positioning via Auspex. I can also use my scope from my optical mechadendrite and scope through the room
Uh-huh.
to see what
I'm
kind
gonna be
of
like
cover
right
they've
over
got
here,
going on.
but you don't want to reveal the...
Yeah, so, Marcus, I'm gonna slide the scope underneath the door and just get a look exactly at what kind of cover they're taking behind.
Uh-huh. In front of you, you see the more heavier luggage department as you peer in with your snake eye.
Yeah.
They seem to be holding cover behind these, like, standard heavy crates.
Okay, so...
To the sides, you see quite an interesting little tidbit, if you are curious. Those are like luggage doors.
Okay. You know, wasn't one person going onto the, like, or at least heading onto the train, or like heading onto the roof of it?
I'm over here.
I was gonna say, like, if you want, at least for a sniper, they could go with that person, make it all the way to the back. I'm pretty sure I can cut electronically into the back train door and open it. So they're gonna hear their back door. They're gonna hear that back door open up. They're gonna turn around. We kick the door open. We start firing at them. You have a clear shot with your sniper, like, because they're no longer in cover because they're facing your direction.
Yeah. So I'll go with.
Because you're behind them.
I'll go with whoever's going to the back of where they're at. And
Okay, you're gonna go with Giles?
Yes.
Very well. I'll stay with the rest of the team then.
Gotcha. So you're coming from the back side. Interesting choice.
I will
Marcus,
stealth
it's the hardest flank ever.
I will stealth to where I can open the door, but they won't be able to see me. It'll just like look like nobody opened the door, just to distract them, and then pop the corner and shoot up.
Sure.
So let me go ahead and roll, I guess, a stealth check.
They would be unaware of you, so I'm gonna give you a plus 20.
To stealth?
Yes, to stealth.
Oh.
Alright, let's see. I mean, they could still potentially spot you.
Yeah.
That's a big nope.
And I'll wait for the signal.
Alrighty then. You guys ready?
What does the felling tag on my gun do?
Oh, felling basically. So there are some creatures in this game that have a characteristic called unnatural toughness. What it is basically their toughness is counted as like 1 or 2 or 3 higher, depending on what the value is, for the purposes of reducing damage. But the felling basically removes that. They don't gain that benefit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, I was just curious. I just saw that and was like, I don't know what that's.
I might as well add the third order now, so we don't have to mess about too much.
Well, I gotta click. I can't.
Because so that's here. I can let you there you go.
There we go. Thank you.
Because so soon as you open the door, no matter what you do, the initiative is pretty much. I mean, you can do the smoke thing if you want, because that is kind of a thing that you can do.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was gonna, like, the second the door opens, I was gonna spray the smoke into the room.
That's actually the wrong initiative.
But it'll also be a
you know.
nice distraction for him in the back, because then they'll
Yeah.
have to choose whether to look at the smoke or the door with no one standing in it. One of those is a very obvious option.
Yeah, he basically has the freest flank.
There we go, that's the actual modifier. That's the thugs, and then her.
Token's supposed to be in the black.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Where is actually Magnus? There he is. Apparently he's flying for some reason.
Well, I'm on the roof, right?
Yeah,
No, I want to stay in the middle of the car. That way my powers can reach them.
gotcha. And I think you're light enough that you wouldn't attract too much attention.
Yeah, so I'll go over the micro beat to the other sniper and just be like, let us know when you are in position.
Am I in position?
Yeah, much as possible.
I can't, because I can't see that area.
Yeah, you are. Here. Reveal. There we go. You should be able to.
Can I see where the door is?
Yeah, it's right next to this ladder.
Okay, so I will get to wherever the control panel is and hiding like against the wall to where they won't be able to see me, and I will count down 3, and as soon as I hit 1, I will hit the button. So I'm giving them a countdown when I'm opening the door.
Alrighty then.
Got you.
2, 1, door opens.
Welcome. You open the door.
Spray the smoke.
You spray the smoke. Auto immediately sees one of the thugs looking towards the south. He would be surprised, actually. Only against Auto, though. Because who honestly expects that, even though you're ready?
So who takes the shot first? Does Vector get her shot first?
All Chris's smoke does is generate a smoke cloud. It doesn't do actually anything.
So it does what the smoke grenade does. So basically, they have no vision of us where they can get like a clear shot. So basically, how it's gonna work? We spray it. you guys start, like, the people who are coming in from the back are going to be able to open fire on them, which means they now have to reposition themselves. We have time to move through the smoke while they're repositioning and basically gun them down.
So who was it that let out the smoke?
It was me.
Donnie.
It was Donnie.
Donnie.
Vector has a turn before me, so.
Yeah, I think the question is, does Otto get a surprise attack on
So-
this guy since he is surprised, or do we still go by initiative?
Auto would get a singular surprise action in this situation.
All right. So sniper. This would be point blank since he's like right there.
Yep.
Yeah, he's about to lose his life.
I'm imagining you're literally pointing like a fucking 50 cal at this dude's chest. That's what I'm envisioning.
Nah, it's more like an.
And then
Door opens up, they just spray smoke, guy turns around to take cover, and then just literally what's greeting his face is a 50 caliber sniper rifle.
Yeah, it's just a higher caliber rifle, like a lane field or like I don't know.
So I get 30 for
Gotcha.
the
It's not quite 50 cal.
So I get 30 for the surprise and 40, and another 10 from the red dots. That's 40.
Yeah.
Brutal.
What is a red dot? Is that like something you've added to your gun, like a red dot?
Yeah.
scope?
Yeah, it's a red dot sight. It gives you a +10 with single shots.
I gotta get one of those.
If you aim.
So that is.
Oh, you don't even have to aim.
1, 2,
No, you don't have to aim.
3, so that's a 3d10 plus 4.
Yeah, aiming with an accurate weapon gives you another passive 10.
19.
Yeah, you just obliterate this guy, poor dude.
And as soon as
He got shot in his fucking right leg.
Dude, it's always the legs.
Oh yeah, the reason why it's always the leg early on is so you have to usually roll pretty low in order to hit, early on when your target number is pretty low. And the end result is that always reverses into a leg shot.
So, quick question, Marcus. Can I, like, quickly duck into cover where that guy was?
Not really. Because the initiative pretty much starts immediately, so you don't really have time to act.
Okay, well, my turn is next on the turn order, so I'll just wait till.
Yeah, it's Vector first.
Didn't realize how many enemies were so close to me.
Yeah, so I can't see. I assume Donnie is giving me like some kind of direction through his auspex.
Yeah, I'm basically just like, I can literally point them out from position to position.
Well, wouldn't
Yeah,
you be
so-
able to pick them out with your psychics? Or your psychic awareness or whatever?
Yeah, I could.
Well, that's Magnus. Vector is a completely different character.
Oh,
Yeah, but
that's my
It's
bad.
like I can't really see like normally though, so it'd be better if he does it. It makes
Yeah,
more
that's why
sense.
I'm giving out positions, just like,
I'm a street hobo. He's like a professional.
Can I even take the aim action here? Is that
Technically yes, but you couldn't exactly target anything specific.
I'm just like,
Blind fire.
Would this still be short range for a sniper rifle?
It
What
is.
short range exactly? Is that like half your range?
It's half of your total range. So
sniper rifle's like 150 meters.
Yeah, mine's
Dude, it's
150.
200.
Yeah,
Well,
so,
the lab rifle is a little short.
even the guy on the other side of the train track is on the cart is 30 meters away, pretty much.
I'll be frank with you, there is almost never a situation when the person with the sniper rifle is not at least at short range.
No, not really, unless you do the whole thing where you climb a building and start firing from there.
But what's my negative for the smoke?
I believe the smoke, since it's a smoke grenade, I believe Chris said. Yeah.
So
It's-
they effectively cannot target us.
That-
Any attack action they try to take against us is like if they were, it's like blind fighting.
Yeah, so yeah, Blind finding is plus minus 30 if I remember correctly.
Literally, they cannot shoot us while they're at ranged, and they can only hit us in melee, and it's at a big ass penalty because they cannot work around where exactly we're at.
So is it
Yep.
still a minus
It's
30
all-
for me, or do I get a little bit of a forgiveness for him pointing?
You would get a only a minus 20, let's say.
Basically, if you're blind in this game, your ballistics skill always fails.
Oh, I accidentally hit laser pistol, but it still hit.
Yeah, then
Literally in our situation with what's going on, because of the fact that I can point these people out to you, so you always have an idea where they're at. They're screwed. Like they can't hit us, but we can hit them.
but yeah, that's a hit. I believe you're shooting at the closest one.
Yeah, I
Or
would assume.
so 18, so 81, so right leg, which he would have in cover actually, because he's kind of leaning out with his left leg.
So I just hit the crate.
Yeah, you do hit the crate. I mean, it can penetrate. Let's say the crate has a AP of 4. That seems realistic.
Yeah.
AP4.
What am I using?
Long glass.
You went
How
right
many
through it.
degrees? Yeah, how many degrees of success is that? That's
8.
so 57.
I mean, he could overcharge the last weapon and do, what is it, 2 extra pain?
Oh, no, not yet. Yeah, let's see here.
That's here.
Yeah, so you're doing 2d10 plus 4 plus whatever your pin is. So like, which I mean, the sniper rifle's like pin 2, isn't it? Or pin 3?
Pen 1.
Pin 1?
The
Oh,
long
yeah.
glass is only pen 1.
Okay, so pin 1 long glass. He's looking at like damage reduction, at least from the crate 3. But I mean, you're doing 2d10 plus 4, so go ahead and roll your damage.
I mean, he could
So
try to
apparently,
dodge, but he doesn't
macro
exactly know
I
about the shot.
The macro I made does not work, so I'll just change it on the sheet.
Yeah. Well,
You got rent.
Oh my god. So that reduces it to 16.
uh,
And
he,
then minus his armor. Whatever his leg armor might be.
he will try to dodge that.
Does he get a penalty since he can't see where it's coming from?
Yeah, tell you what, I'm gonna give him a minus 20. That seems fair. Well, yeah.
Fucked, bro. I blow this dude's fucking leg off. He just fucking falls to the ground screaming and bleeds out.
Literally, he's just like, okay, well at the very least I'm in cover, and then the cover explodes. His leg explodes into like this rain of viscera.
Yeah,
Alright.
dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Alright, auto.
I'm going to move to where that guy kind of was. Kind of shift him out of the way.
I'll put him over here so he won't bother us. Same with this guy.
This way I can take cover, and I will take a shot at this person.
In fact, I will do this.
Oh, I gotta remember to track my ammo.
Yep.
So, sniper shot at the woman.
Mhm.
So that's hit the
Short range.
I don't need this. and-
Remember that you cannot half feint because you'll remove.
Run out of goddamn ammo. Me, on the other hand, I'm going to.
Yeah, I got 6 clips and 40 bullets per clip, basically, so I'll be good for a little while.
I have like I've got 4 now magazines. They have 30 rounds in them, but I fire 10 rounds a goddamn burst.
Alright, so
Ooh.
hit,
I will
that's
run out of
half
ammo.
with this is short range,
Yeah, short range.
mid, standard, no modifiers to this.
No. Just short range bonus. That's about it.
Oh, what's that?
That is a miss. Alright. Finally starting to go my way.
Fade point.
Yeah.
Alright. Corey.
All right. I think, should I target this guy or the elite, you think? I think I'm gonna go for the elite.
Hey, that's metagaming. Shush.
Is it? Well, one guy looks like the leader, right? Does he not?
I mean, aren't you blind?
I am, but I also can see people's souls. The psychic maelstrom within. So, I don't know, you tell me. I'm gonna cast Hallucinate on that shulker. I need a...
Nope.
That's a fate point.
Gotcha. Watch him roll double numbers straight from the bat.
It's gonna happen. Okay, cool.
Alright. Against the Skulker.
Passes, that's all we need.
So, Skulker, roll me some willpower. He fails.
Nice. 1d10.
So, 1d10. Ooh, I believe that's one of the fun ones.
Ooh, it's one of the good ones. Alright, 9. I'm only little. The character believes he has shrunk to half his normal size, and everything else is big and frightening now. All other characters count as having the Fear 3 trait to the character.
Alright. So, Fear 3 is minus 30, I believe.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now, the exact causes of Fear 3.
Yeah, you make a willpower check to resist fear at a minus 30, I believe.
Well, he fails with 0 decrease of... I mean, he fails with 0 decrease of success, so somebody... Actually, I will find the shock table.
300.
Yeah, he's got to roll in a shock test.
Yep, that's what I remember. I just need to find it. Where is it?
95. Panic grips the character. He must flee the source of his fear. If able, as fast as he can, and if prevented from doing so, can only take half actions at -20 to all attacks.
So wait, he's afraid of everything. Where the fuck is gonna run?
That's a good question.
Literally like, oh, the smoke monster!
Ah! The thug! Ah!
Yeah. But he's got to get away from it, so I guess out the window is the best way.
All of the fucking...
Runs full speed, jumps out the back of the train.
And I don't think he even gets a saving throw at any point. He just has to run until he has...
I will escape my fears by escaping this mortal coil.
She just shoots him himself in the head. Alright, that thug is dead, so it's Donny! Oh, Donny boy. The pipes, the pipes.
Well, that was an effective turn.
I mean, aren't they all?
Yeah, notice how those numbers went to half?
Alrighty then, so I'm gonna move into the room. I'll, get right up against this cover, and basically continue my job with calling out shots until the next available moment where I can move forward. Then I'm gonna try and blitz that Skulker elite.
Alright, even before you have a chance, you look at him. He goes to press the fucking cargo door button, and he waits for a sliver opening, and he just fucking books it. And starts walking away very slowly. It's like, no!
He's like, I see you making exodus from this building. He's fucking moving.
He's just like, understandable. Goodbye.
Yeah, enough.
Alright, hold on.
You know, these things happen.
Double move. Here.
Gotcha. That's it.
Holler blasts him with the bolt pistol.
No, I shoot them, Marcus.
Right, yeah.
You shoot the free action when he moves.
Alright, once again.
I only have line of sight to this one, I believe.
Yeah, you could see the other guy in front of you too, but you could only see his like leg. That one I will say that her left side is in cover currently.
You know, if I can't see this guy's leg, it's actually advantageous for me to take the cold shot to the leg at point blank range.
You might see his like right arm and right leg.
Actually, what I'm talking about, I have pen 4. I just shoot at him. Point blank range.
Yeah, the box does nothing.
That is ridiculous. Why is your bolt pistol so powerful?
It's
And all my 3 positions on it.
the funny thing is not even that powerful in like couple of thousand XP later. Like at the beginning it feels really powerful, but when you start fighting against the real stuff, yeah, forget about it.
Right now, one of the strongest weapons that you can get a hold of right now is a sniper rifle, and an early game bolt weapon, or be mildly accurate and have an autogun. Because of the sheer number of times the autogun can hit.
Alright, he's bleeding all over and he's pissed that you shot him in the leg just now. Let's see what his movement is. His movement is 3. Let's see. He will try to flank you by getting into here, into cover, and tries to shoot at you. Holler. So, no aim, point blank. Standard shot. That's a miss. As he's bleeding all over the floor. Alright, this guy. Let's see. Who will I fuck up today? Alright, he picks up his gun, points it at Donnie, and aims and shoots.
I'm about to be gunned down in the streets. Part of me hopes that you actually manage to hit me and inflict a point of damage.
That is a hit indeed.
Barely.
And I believe the box in front of you just gives no cover because somebody killed that duck behind it, so that cover is gone.
That's right, there is no box here anymore. Alright, go ahead.
Alright, you're not gonna even try to dodge?
Okay, so here's my just
Alright. Let's see if I can actually damage you like you said. Don't you have that AP 10 or whatever?
AP8.
Well, he has pin of 2.
So you ignore 2 of my armor from my flak, so bring it down to 6. So you did 11 damage to me. I cut that down, so I took like
5, I think.
yeah.
Hey, that's actually plenty for this level. Alright, in that case, it's the heavy. He will turn around.
But I am glad that he shot me.
And he will go after Auto with a charge.
Okay.
So, let's see.
Hey, Holler, take a guess what divination I got. I got the one that gives me a free plus 20.
That's a hit. Do you want to try and dodge or
I
parry?
got that one.
it's garbage.
Do
But
I
in
no
this
modifier?
particular situation,
No, you
it's gonna put a smile on my face.
No modifier for this?
no.
Ugh.
That's a hit. So that's oh Jesus.
Mark is finally doing damage after what? The 4 years I've known you.
So where's this at?
That's a hit on your body.
Okay. So that's a penetration of 2, so that's 5. So 14 minus 5.
That would bring it up to like 9 damage you took.
9,
9
yeah.
damage. And then what about toughness?
Let me calculate that for you actually, just to make sure that you got this right. So auto, yeah, so you took 14 points of damage. Your total soak with toughness and armor is 7, but he had penetration of 2, so that reduces your resistance to 5. So you take 9 points of damage, right? So 12 minus 9, so you're left with 3 points of health.
Okay.
Yeah, man. That sucks.
Alrighty. Well then.
Well then, indeed. Alright, Vector.
So, I saw everyone else has moved in. I'm the only one still on the other side of the smoke, so I will follow. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get there as a normal move. I'm still in the smoke. Can't see shit.
You might be able to see it out of it. You could actually, never mind, he's behind those boxes. Otherwise, I would have said you can shoot him, the nearest one.
Yeah, I basically have no choice but to continue moving.
Get a
Or
shot
just
off
stay in the
heavy.
smoke.
You would have clear line of sight of the heavy, wouldn't he?
He is kind of standing in the smoke, so he could only see, like, in front. What's closest.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming. I figured at this point I wouldn't be able to see anything that far away.
Well, wouldn't you be able to just like step forward, take a shot, and step back?
No.
Well, the problem
Nothing.
is if I move forward anymore at all, it becomes a full move, and that takes my whole turn. I can
Yeah.
only move 4 spaces without taking a full turn of moving.
But, what you can do, this is sometimes happens when you can't do shit with the other round. In fact, talking about somebody being in Shadowrun, Auto, you're bleeding all over from your chest as you feel a massive wound in the stomach area.
Good question. So I have those doses of Obscura.
Yeah.
What would I have to do to attempt to basically inject him with it?
You would first have to try and grapple him and then stick him in the neck.
Okay, so that is a no-go because I cannot grapple.
Maybe if you had him surprised, you could do it automatically. But,
I don't know how I can get him surprised.
yeah, no. There is the feint action, but that only gives you a bonus, so yeah.
I mean, honestly, your best bet is to just fucking kill him.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try and point blank sniper shot at him.
I will say that you cannot use basic weapons in close combat.
That's what I was saying. Can I step back?
That would provoke. Are you willing to take that attack?
I'm like really stuck here. I don't know.
You can take the disengage action, and that's pretty much your turn, and move without.
That just allows me to move.
yeah, that will allow you to move without taking an opportunity attack. Or
We'll do that.
this is a leftover ruling from first edition that I will use because I love the ruling. And that is, if you have the acrobatic skill trained, you can try to disengage with a half action.
Okay, we'll get a check for that. Please.
You would just roll acrobatics.
Okay. No modifiers.
No, unless you have training in it.
I have training in it.
I mean the plus 10s and plus 20s, but that would be automatically included.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then I hope I make this. Nope.
Nope.
Because it's gonna be my full action to disengage.
Yup.
Then I will disengage and I will try and get back up on top of the train with my movement.
Alright, you go and grab the ladder in a desperate attempt to run away. As,
I have 8 to my full move.
I believe disengage is only half move. Somebody can correct me on that, but I do believe that's the case. So you're literally just trying to climb up for now. Giles, you feel your new friend starting to be in really trouble as you feel that Auto is bleeding all over the floor and is panicking a little.
I'm not close quarters.
I can only move like 4 paces. I can put everything into Cyril and hopefully roll a good hallucination effect.
That's what I was gonna say. You could just make them freak out, maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my best. If this fails, I'll spend a fate point on this. And I might try and shoot through the roof if I can as well.
Wait, could I have spent a fate point on my disengage?
You could re-roll that acrobatics check.
Can I attempt that before he does all this?
Sure, that is allowed. I mean, normally you would have to declare it immediately, but since you're kind of a beginner, I will be lenient on this session.
I forgot about the fate points.
Yeah, he forgot about it too.
So let's let him do this.
Hey!
I hit the target.
Alright, this time you actually managed to climb up with Giles, and you're bleeding over right next to him now.
Holy shit, are you okay?
First combat.
Oh, shit, buddy. This sucks.
Yeah, man, I don't think I realized how deadly this system was, man. It's really easy to just get knocked
Very
back out.
lethal.
Oh yeah, this game, the best way I can describe it, it's fucking rocket tag.
Should have had
Yeah,
Vector flank
absolutely.
with me. Because I thought Giles was going to be flanking with me, but I didn't know I was going in by myself. I would have had Vector come with me.
Sorry, my range of hallucination is very short. 'Cause I'm a very shitty psyker right now. Like,
He's getting there.
absolutely shitter.
Have you been fetting your power?
No. The problem though is that all hallucination does when you increase the power ranking. I don't have enough stats.
Yeah.
Like, I rolled 2 minimum, and all my stats but 3 were higher than 30. So I just rolled like this dumpster diving hobo of a character, and it was awesome.
Nice.
Okay.
Hey!
Against the heavy.
Alright, Heavy.
Yeah. The worst part was agility and influence, which are the 2 most important stats. Was at my minimum.
Oh yeah, no, I rolled like garbage. Oh, there's the thing. I had a 31 in my.
I believe you do still beat
after I
him.
re-rolled it, and then the game gave me a divination that sent it right back down to 20.
Oh no.
But it gave me a plus 20 to my next test after taking damage.
3.
3. They're coming through the walls! The character sees gruesome aliens bursting through the walls, ceilings, floors, and windows, and opens fire. The character must spend each turn firing at a random piece of terrain within his line of sight. Yeah.
They're convinced there's just a Carnifex coming out of this crate.
Yeah, basically.
Yep.
Like fucking ghosts. They're everywhere.
No, it's Shadowrun. Oh god, it's a dragon! There's a ghoul
yeah,
on
my
the
bad.
train!
Yeah, you're right.
New target at random using the scatter diagram. They're just gonna shoot the terrain for the next turn.
Alright.
So it's kind of like a stun.
Yep.
Hallucination's like a bad power.
That's why you gotta love something like a hallucination grenade.
Yeah, I guess I'll move up to auto. That way, if he comes up the ladder, he'll have to attack me before you can get auto.
Gotcha.
I have my gun trained right there for anybody coming up that ladder. It's like,
Alright, Piper.
Alrighty then. Well, your crime lord, he's had it too good for too long. He shot me.
Oh fuck! I just realized I'm like.
So, I'm gonna try and give him the what for?
I just realized I have no cover, and I just came running out of the smoke in front of this dude. If he shoots at me, I might be fucked. Oh no, Carlo's just as fucked as I am. Never mind.
I'm going to fate point that, cause fuck that.
Oh, yeah.
Much better.
Alright, I'm not gonna even bother to try and dodge with him.
That's approximately 6 shots.
Yeah, I'd say like 2 of them are at the cover. So let's get those out of the way first. So yeah, the cover is completely blown with the 2 first shot. And that's a critical damage. Let's see, calculate 10 minus 4 by the box, and the box has been pretty much destroyed. So that's 6 left over. And he resists 7 on the body, so that nothing goes through on the first shot. On the second shot, only 5 goes through, so 5 damage. Third shot, nothing. Fourth shot, 2 damage. 10, not divided by 7, so 3 damage and 13. Righteous Fury.
Yep.
Confirm.
So let me roll to confirm.
Yep. That's the damage roll there. Yeah.
Yeah, shit, hang on.
By 7, so 6 more damage. So that's 16 damage straight from the bat.
Yeah, give me a second, let me do the roll to confirm for Righteous Fury.
That's 14.
Oh, that's right. I need to remember my like special abilities.
Yep.
Alright, I got the roll to confirm. Now let me roll the D. No, wait, this is Dark Heresy. It does crit damage now.
D5, yeah, D5 crit damage. So he goes to -4 on the body impact damage.
He takes.
So let's see. Where is the critical damage? Really quickly have to find that.
So impact 4 to the body.
Yes. 4. Here we go.
Well,
I'm just gonna...
at least now we have a confirmation that he does have a fate point.
Oof.
So roll a d10.
6.
So he just lost 6 points of toughness and must make a challenging agility test or be knocked prone.
-6.
So you basically level an AK and just pepper this dude's chest with fucking assault rifle fire with like fucking AK fire.
Yup.
Literally, I like shredded his leg and his chest, because it applies to the chest. He had armor on. Well, he had. See, keyword had. He's currently just lying on the ground, like, what happened?
Actually, he did make his. He did save, so he's not prone. It's just like bleeding all over now. Peppered with.
Father, take the shot. He's prone. He's weak. Take the shot.
Meanwhile,
With the head.
the Skulker will fuck off out of the entire battle.
Forgot about him.
How long does that
He's
last?
like,
Does he
I'm
just run
going
forever?
home.
Until he's pretty much out of sight or he thinks he's safe.
The funny part is he's about to run into sight and see him on top of the train and be like, oh, fuck,
And-
what do you do?"
And it's based on Giles'
Single round.
psychic rating. So, whatever.
Single round. So they get like this momentary, and they, and then it stops. Because I'm only a shitty rank 1 psyker.
So in the minute he's gonna come storming back onto the train like, what the fuck was all that about?
Exactly.
Oh look, some guys to kill! Wow.
And I think he failed the shock test, so that might actually have additional effects.
Yeah, the shock test is the thing that makes
The
it that.
shock test, like the hallucination where everyone has fear 3, that's just like that's the psychic power. But the shock test he failed, he has to make willpower tests every single time to get his composure back, I think.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that he's out of the combat, so I don't have to worry about it about him today.
Alright, that's fair. I one-shot an elite, guys.
Alright, Holler, let's see what you can do with your bolt pistol.
I can aim at the thug.
That's a hit. Let's see if he will dodge.
I
Probably.
just realized, hey, be careful shooting at these crates. One of them probably has my motorcycle inside of it.
Oh wow, I actually dodged.
Bad, Marcus. Yeah, that's it for me.
Well, he's gonna take revenge on you and try to shoot at you, Holler. So this is his second shot. This time he's gonna aim. Ooh. And he hits you.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Wow. They're actually doing good.
TBK, first game.
88
12
is
damage to the body.
88 is the left leg, so I imagine that is in cover.
No, it's 51 that he rolled. The target is 88.
Yeah,
Holler, did you take the shot?
Yeah, Holler took the
You did
shot.
indeed take the shot.
Yeah, 12 damage to the
Just
body.
like me.
The fucking crime lord?
No, Thug.
no,
you
the
shot,
other
you shot,
dude,
you shot, you shot the thug right there.
the dude that is the biggest threat to me and him right now.
Yeah, the fucking thug just dodged. Bad, Marcus.
And then
I'll take him out. Don't worry. Just let it get to my turn again.
To the chest, that is a spillover of 6 damage. So I'm down to 3 wounds.
Ooh.
ooh, all right, crime lord.
Bitch has to.
He's gonna take more cover, and he's gonna try to take revenge on you, Chris, because you just peppered the fuck out of him.
I reduced his toughness. What's his toughness bonus now?
2?
Welcome to my world, you bitch.
So, no aim, but short range and a single shot. Ooh, that's a hit, Chris! Will you try and dodge?
You're goddamn right, I will.
This is a pretty epic firefight.
Is there any benefit to ever not dodging?
No.
There's no reason to ever not take it if you can. Good.
Maybe if you wanna save it for like a bigger threat, if you know that somebody has like a cannon.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Gotta fight for.
Man, your agility is low.
It's really.
It's not even my agility. I don't have dodge trained.
Oh, fair enough.
Well, less damage, but it still hurts. Like a son of a bitch.
I live, you cocksock. I took like 3 damage.
This guy, I would have a feeling that he would start chasing Auto. So she climbs up the
He's
stair.
hallucinated. He has to shoot the walls.
Oh,
Yeah.
He thinks creatures are coming to get him from the walls, so he's shooting at them.
oh right. Thank you for reminding me. I completely forgot about her. I think she was
I
here.
was about to say, he comes up here, he gets shot in the face.
So, hold on. Scatter die, I believe. That's what you said?
Yeah, a scatter die.
Alright. 1d10. 9, so just this wall here.
He's fucking shouting, they're coming out of the trees!
Oh no!
There are Charlies everywhere!
It's the Germans!
Fucking,
Anyways.
I take a knee, aim my las at this thug here, because I don't like him very much. So I'm just gonna take a shot at him. So, do a half aim.
man, the guy who played Black Panther is fucking dead.
I heard about that.
This,
Sucks.
yeah, dude, it does.
The new Black
So
Panther?
this is just short range, right? Not point blank.
Chadwick Boseman, he fucking died. He's 43. Got colon
Yeah,
cancer.
colon
Wow.
cancer. Yeah, apparently he's had it for 4 years.
But yeah, they take your shot vector or take cover.
Ooh, God, this guy's slippery, man. I don't
Yeah.
like him.
You wanna try and fate point that maybe?
Yeah, I guess I should. I'm just upset that the other sniper is apparently way better than I am.
Not really. He's been just luckier with his rolls.
Well, he was rolling with a target of like 113 a minute ago. And I don't know how that's possible, and I'm upset about it.
So surprise and point blank is a total of 60 plus. So yeah.
Yeah, so
That-
when I shoot with my rifle, I get a +10 for half aim. It was short range, so that was another +10 for one of them, and then
Yeah, he was rolling with like a bonus of plus 70 or something like that.
I had a +40 because of the red dot sight and the surprise. So that's about what my target is. It's like a 111.
You do use the same target, but that's still a
I
miss.
don't know why it went down.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's... I think you just didn't include the bonuses with the
Oh,
short...
I typed +10 instead of just 10.
Yeah, so...
That's why. Okay.
Yeah.
It didn't count any of that extra, but it still misses either way.
Yeah, with the 94 barely misses. Good try though. Auto?
Alright, am I able to, like, instead of, like, going actually down there, can I peer down where that hole where the ladder is and take a shot?
Sure, since the train is not moving. If it was moving, I would make you roll like acrobatics and not fall off like an idiot.
Alright, so then I will lean down, and seeing that the heavy is going crazy, I will take a shot at the crime lord.
Gotcha.
So that is
I believe that would just be a standard shot because you don't get aim because you had to move.
short range.
So yeah, just short range.
And then plus 10 for my.
Red dot and single shot.
And then I think I might pump a fate into this for.
The extra plus 10. Gotcha. Well, that's a hit.
So I get for sure kill when I put a fate point into it. I inflict additional damage equal to the degrees of success on the attack roll. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra damage on top of this.
Ah, Jesus, I might want to try to dodge this one.
And then it's 3d10.
Let's see, yeah, it's a new round, so he does have his dodge. I'm just gonna hope that he can. Yep, it's gonna be 3d10.
Alright, so 3d10, and then I'm going to 5, so that's a 9 plus 9.
No,
Damage.
Aios nukkuu sulla huomenna edustustilaisuus.
en oo menossa.
Oot.
En oo.
Oot.
En.
Joo.
En.
Sent to the fucking Shadow Realm.
Se voi millään laittaa
You parried his life.
Put him back in collapse.
Et se voi millään laittaa
So we see them fire into the wall and then their heads.
I see cinnamon.
So,
Holy shit, there really were aliens in the fucking wall.
24, that is a arm shot, left arm.
Yeah, I don't even need to do the body critical because he goes into body critical of like minus 24.
I'll just lean down and just be like, stop that, bang, and lean back up.
Just remember, guys, dead is the best debuff you can add to an enemy.
Alright, Giles.
Heavy, it's 4 o'clock. Time for
The best defense is an amazing offense. You can hear yourself later. Anyone who says otherwise is simply incorrect.
By the end of this combat, the heavy is going to be like in a mental asylum. Hallucination.
Well, apparently not.
Nope.
Apparently no.
That's gonna be a fate point. Cause I have 8 hit points. So if he gets a nope, that's another fail. Okay.
Nope, he's a fucking Templar. He just uses cleansing aura until you know.
Apparently so. But thankfully,
1d10 and I don't get it.
thankfully, it is Danny Piper's turn.
I go into the bathroom.
Alright, so I got this. Oh, thank you. So I got this amazing get rich quick scheme, right? Gonna walk right here. Me and this guy share the same box as cover, but what he doesn't know is I'm just going to stand up and slowly peer the gun over the fucking box.
Alright.
And I'm gonna introduce him, Marcus.
To the
Fire.
to the WWE Thunderdome. But yes, go ahead. Maybe he will dodge. Oh, he'll definitely try and dodge.
See how many he can dodge. Because that's...
All of none.
No, he's taking all 5.
So he has all of 1 hit point left. So tell you what, roll damage. I want to see what happens. Okay, the first one does nothing. The second one damages the box. The second one damages the box. And the third one kills him. And the fourth one would damage this box over here. Alright.
You like straight up Robocopped his ass.
Nah.
Yeah.
He's literally like, I'm in cover, right? I'm in cover. And then looks up and he sees that there's like an assault rifle barrel. No longer, like just right in his face. He looks up and he just sees me peering over the barrel, saying, "Hi."
Alright. Maybe Holler's bolt pistol can finish this.
Okay, roll 20 is being screwed with me right now. For some reason, it's moving my token and the map at the
There.
same time.
Maybe it should be fixed? Or maybe refresh.
So, I'm refreshing right now.
Maybe that will help. Ah.
Right? Yeah, that fixes it. 5, 6, 7, 8. So close to being covered. Over here. And I'm just going to shoot the heavy point blank.
Gotcha. He better die on this one shot, otherwise he's gonna come after you with his sword.
No, because he has to attack the nearby surroundings.
No, his magic thing only lasted for a round,
Yeah,
remember?
For 1 round. I get a 1 round stun. That's all I get.
I mean,
Pen 4?
that's plenty. He does not dodge. 10 damage, pen 4, so he doesn't get any of that. Where does that hit? 60... 96, so... leg.
Left leg, I think.
And so let's see, heavy, left leg, toughness of
We
4.
fucking hate legs.
That's the thing, you will always shoot the leg at the start.
I know, I'll never not find that amusing.
So 6 damage. Unfortunately, he is slightly alive.
Lightly.
And pissed off by your shooting her in the leg, she is going to charge you with all of her might. So, mono axe. That's a good old miss. Now, Vector.
Let's see, who's still alive there?
Only pretty much the heavy.
Just the heavy? Alright, let's see, how far forward? I don't think I'll need it, but just to be safe, I'll get up to the crate here for cover. I don't think it'll be useful in any way, but...
Yeah, he's gonna be busy fighting everybody else.
Do what?
Yeah, he's gonna be busy fighting off everybody else, so yeah, you probably won't need it.
So... Take the half aim. I know I can't aim because I moved.
Yeah, because you moved. You would be shooting in the melee, so do you recall that lovely bonus? Well, penalty.
What's the penalty for firing into melee?
20, I believe.
Oof.
Minus 20.
It could be worth the risk. I mean, you do have a pretty decent chance to hit, but to be fair, that's only if you aim.
So, is there like a chance that I hit
Yes.
Carlos here?
Yes, there is a chance.
I'm up next. I will most likely be able to hit.
Yeah, I'll just aim, but like I see Carlos is in my way. I don't have a clean shot,
That's
so I'll just hold for now.
yeah. The same penalty would apply for auto too, because you would be also shooting into melee.
Okay, so it's just a minus 20?
Minus 20.
Okay, can I do a full aim?
No. I mean, you can, but that's gonna take your turn.
Yeah, I'm just trying to kill this guy.
Alright, you're gonna full aim. Gotcha.
Full aim.
And then it's Giles. Giles.
This is
Hallucinate!
standard.
Well, the problem is if you take the full aim, you can't fire this turn, is what he's saying.
Oh, never mind. Sorry. I
Yeah,
was
you'd want to
confused
take the
on that.
half aim.
My bad. Okay. I was
Yeah.
confused on that. Okay.
Yeah, that's why it's called full aim, is because it's your full action.
Okay. Sorry.
Yep, it's your full action. That's all it does. It gives you a +20 to hit, but it takes away your turn.
Okay, so then scratch that. Sorry, I didn't quite understand what that actually meant.
No,
I thought
yeah.
full aim was I couldn't do anything else on my turn.
Yeah, you can't do anything on your turn. That's actually pretty correct.
Well, I meant like anything else besides shooting. Like I can't move or anything. I thought
No, that's half aim.
Okay, so sorry, half aim.
I mean, well, 3 actions you can do much as you want.
Okay, so then I'm doing a half aim. That's where I was confused. My bad.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm just using quick draw to like stone my las rifle, draw my pistol, and then switch back and forth like a fucking CS:GO player for no reason.
Okay, so short range then standard, and the +10 from the +10 from the red dot, and then -10 from the
20.
things, or -20. So I have a -10 to this.
You should have a
Alright.
pretty good chance. Better than me.
I mean, that's the thing, you both have about the same target number. But,
The
thankfully,
difference was. Go ahead.
thankfully you just barely missed both, as the shot whizzes by Carlos's ear.
Yeah, the main difference is he was able to aim. If I'd been able to take the aim action, I would have still taken the shot, but not being able to aim, I wasn't going to risk it.
Alright, Donny boy.
Oh, no, I went and I rolled hallucinate and it passed.
Right. I all completely forgot about that. Fails 1d10. Oh, I believe that's the bugs one.
It's called the Worms! The character desperately tries to remove a massive fanged worm he thinks is slowly winding his way up his leg. If he holds a gun, he shoots himself with it. If not, he hits himself in the leg with whatever melee weapon he's holding. Attack inflicts a single hit with 1d5 degrees of success. And that's immediate.
Oh, okay, so automatic success. Well.
1d5 degrees of success. I don't know if it matters, but it hits.
No, not really. So 13. 13 minus.
Man, I feel bad for these bandits, these criminals, these thugs, these crime lords.
And she just chopped off her own leg and dies.
And you said you weren't a good psyker. That looks pretty good to me. The problem is you're on top of the train, so we have no idea that any of that was you. My character just assumes this bitch was crazy to begin with.
And she just yells like, "Ah, worms! Ah!"
Yeah, we'll just watch her gun herself down. Like, man, goddamn crackheads.
Yeah, man, crack kills, bro.
Alright, I'm gonna break up the aspects. Go to the location where I got the ping for that bomb, and I'm gonna start disarming it.
Yeah.
The shulker, skulker guy?
He just runs away.
Yeah, he's just gone. You don't see him anywhere. He's just like completely.
Yeah, he's still running away from everything on this planet.
Even with my sniper, I can't see him?
You see him like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of meters away.
Damn, he's quick.
Well, alright, maybe like 80 meters away, realistically. But, yeah.
Take the shot!
Yeah,
I'm going to take
if
him
he
out.
ran for 3 whole rounds.
So,
that would be-
does that mean me and him can both just like stand in the doorway that's open now but take the full aim action and both just fire at him.
Just start sniping at him.
Well,
Wanna take the guy out.
That's the one instance where you wouldn't be at you wouldn't be at short range.
So standard range then.
tell you what, I'm just gonna do the cinematic section where you see both Vector and Auto just take turns to shoot him in first in the legs and the arms and then the body and finally the head just as a finishing shot.
I want to see which one of us gets the first shot.
Yeah, let's make it a contest.
Yeah. So
You want to do it
whoever
like an
rolls-
agility contest or something, or initiative?
I was gonna say it's just our shots. It's just whoever rolls the lowest on the shot.
Oh, gotcha. Works for me.
And then standard. And
Yeah,
the guy's not
flame.
expecting it. The guy wouldn't be expecting it. So
Yeah, not even the running away and zigzagging is not gonna help him.
40.
Alright, Marcus, do I find that bomb?
Yeah.
I keep typing plus, but I should have had like a way more plus.
Yeah, they definitely, I believe both of you would have gotten the
I was
3D.
barely quicker.
Yeah. It's like you see his leg jump forward a little bit right before his head pops.
But in front of you, you see this high-tech bomb taken away with like about a half an hour times left. Maybe like 25 minutes at sticking it down pretty fast.
Alrighty then, I'm gonna disarm this fucking thing.
No, wait, before you do that, let's take a selfie with the bomb.
You know what? When you're right, you're right.
While they're doing all that, I'm gonna search the bodies.
Yeah, you start finding like the auto gun and the mono X and
This is gonna be our glamour shot for Terrorist Monthly.
Yeah.
So how
And I have a feeling this bomb will be useful later.
three knives. Heavy.
I'm just leaned against the wall watching him disarm this bomb. I just like pull out and light a cigarette while I'm waiting to see what happens if we all die.
I could not disarm that fucking thing better. I'm actually the greatest fucking bomb defusal expert who ever lived. Anyone who says otherwise is fucking wrong.
8 degrees of success.
Jesus.
I'm
Like,
feeling this bomb, though.
fucking walk over to the bomb and start working on it. What the fuck did they make this thing out of? Play-Doh?
Yeah, you go in there. You start to disarm it. First, it's like you think it's pretty hard because it's like this super high-tech bomb. You first like start cutting up the wires and do some hacking, and you're like, oh, that was pretty easy. And then there comes the failsafe. You start typing some shit, and then you disarm it 5 seconds later, and you're like, huh?
What a piece of shit.
Oh, they just MacGyvered it out of 2 firework pieces and a bit of gum.
They didn't even solder this in! This is fucking glue!
Like,
I am actually... I was doing work on a laser tag vest, and one of the wires wasn't resoldered back in. It was hot glued back in. I was fucking pissed.
Oh my god.
Because there was so fucking much glue on it.
but
Any month on the guys?
tell you what. Not full screen, thank you.
Also, I just googled what the Imperial flak armor looks like, and I'm basically a fucking Judge Dredd character, like
Yep.
helmet and everything. I literally am dressed like a fucking judge. I don't like it. I'm gonna imagine my character just wearing
that's
like
why
a
I'm-
fucking vest.
Yeah, that's why I'm not currently wearing mine.
I will pick up all the credits and I will hand 60 to each.
Holly, this is something I had to work on. I found this while I was working on a fucking laser tag vest.
So, guys, you each get 60 credits.
What the
Nice.
60. 60 coins.
How many did we? How much money did we start with? Did we get any starting money?
You did?
I never saw that if it was in the book.
It's in their rule alterations.
Oh, I should have read that. My bad.
That's why I have a bunch of equipment because I use most of that money to buy my character equipment.
But you're gonna stand around there after disarming the bomb. After a little while, like the train conductor comes along and checks out the situation. It's like, are we safe to go?
Is there anybody up front with you?
Just my technician.
So 403 credits is what I... Well, I'd look at... plus the additional, like, what we got.
Hold on, I
yeah.
didn't hear what Marcus said. What did you say, Marcus?
Oh, he was like, just me and my conductor.
Yeah, you're safe.
Nobody else. Couple of civilians who hit with us.
Yeah, it's safe to come in here now.
Can I roll a scrutiny on the guy?
Sure.
Roll get this, but
Always worth trying.
got it.
Now
Got it.
he doesn't seem to be jibbing you at all. He seems to be there telling the truth.
I just wanted to make sure.
No, it seems that he had no reason to lie whatsoever.
He tells him the good and honest truth, and with all the luck in the world, Otto gives him the rock eyebrow raise. I don't know. Are you fucking lying to me?
Technically, it would look like I'm surprised because I have an eye patch. So my character just like lifts his eyebrow. He's like just surprised.
I was like, I don't know. Are you fucking lying to me? You got a crackhead in there as well?
With that, in a little while, the train starts moving again. Slowly, and things return to a little bit of a normalcy, as the road pretty much in a quite quick fashion, as the things calm down. You start to see Los Angeles in the distance.
I will pull all of the terrorist corpses into one pile. So, like, when police get there, they have all the dead guys there.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to deal with Lone Star.
Let's see.
That was entirely unproductive. I'm fairly certainly MRI shot is worth what I gained from this.
How do I heal in this game?
You either find a doctor, or you basically heal naturally. 1 point of damage, or 2 if you have hardy a day.
But only if you lightly wounded. If you heavily wounded, it's 1 a week.
Yes.
But
I tried to I tried to get the auto sanguine to heal rapidly, quickly.
Chris, remind me,
2 a
is it
day.
Toughness is slightly wounded toughness bonus or twice toughness bonus?
It's your damage does not exceed your toughness bonus.
But
Fuck then.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm not, shockingly, with my 3 HP, because my toughness bonus is 2.
you dock by the Los Angeles train station. As you come into this busy station, you see the station guards quickly swarm the train and start taking statements. They look over you, they look over the bodies, and they just kind of nod and thank you for a good job, well done, and proceeds you to let go because this is a crime investigation scene.
Maybe have some medical attention for being shot.
Oh yeah, just go over there. There's the station. Actually, no. He's gone. You have to go to the local hospital.
You would think that after a train heist that was reported by the conductor so you could have security get here. You would have called an ambulance.
Man, we're just lucky. It's Lone Star. We're just lucky that the company that owns the train had Lone Star insurance.
Well, we don't know. The communications have been kind of down. We've got interesting virus going on our computers. We cannot make any calls at this moment. We've been getting an odd feed.
Worst police ever.
But, has anyone got a fucking cell phone? So I can call for a goddamn ambulance?
I did not.
All you guys got is the microbeat, which will not help you exactly.
Officer Cocksuck, you're fucking fired.
But you start to kind of walk out as you come into this like security gate of the police officers, and you see like this almost like black armored guard dogs, like this almost like SWAT members now have put it these middle like barricades.
Are they like blocking us in?
They do like ask you for like your travel passes.
I assume we have those if we
Yeah.
needed them to get on the train as well.
They
Yeah,
can
so-
they kind of look you over. They kind of talk to each other really quickly, and you see them like kind of whispering something there. And they're like, yeah, go in.
Fantastic.
And you walk into this like metal box almost. As you see like these security feeds and like this screen, and it starts like this red hologram starts like just reading you with the guns and whatnot, and it's just like reading you and taking your like full 3D picture, and on the screen it comes on, pops in. Let me see, what was his name? You see. So Shift Alt. Oh, Shift E. You see this guy pop on the screen. Greetings, this is Kellen Bentley of the Los Angeles Police Department. It seems that you have been accused of high treason and criminal activities in addition of carrying illegal firearms. Will you surrender and comply?
It's fucking horror shit.
Save all those citizens on the train.
Well, this security feed tells otherwise, and you see the security feed of you guys planting the bomb.
Never surrender. Long live the rebellion.
And you feel like this electrical shock hits you all over the body as you're tased and completely black out within seconds. Just before you are like fading out, you see like this door open, and you see the elite guards kind of passing in and start capturing you. You see like this black dressed man just kind of clean with his eyes. Good, we captured the targets.
Fuck you, I say as I pass out. Also kill the heretic, burn the mutant. And
In a quite an interesting event, the next thing that you find yourself is a goddamn prison cell. With no gear, no money, and nothing on you.
Well, out of the hole and into the bullshit.
This is fucking bullshit. Every one of my weapons is registered.
Yeah. This is obviously correct.
Oy vey. It's stole all my money.
Wait, you fucking. You goddamn cocksucker.
With that, we fade to black for today.